What is up, my Clever Coop family, and happy Sunday morning to you. That's right, it's still morning, pre-noon. It's about an hour. I was supposed to stream an hour earlier than I usually do, and I'm a little late for that, but still pretty early. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? How's it going? I mixed the two up. If you're new here, my name is Damien. I'm a voice actor, Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. And I stream several times a week usually, and I post my stream schedule on all the different socials. These coming weeks, though, are going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be doing 6 convention weekends in a row, which is bonkers, and I'm very excited about it, but I'm going to be sleepy, and I'm still going to stream whenever I can, but it's going to be a little bit up in the air. But good to see you. Everybody who's saying it's not morning yet, it's a different time where you are, incorrect. I'm sorry, I sort of decided which time was, like, right, like you have to choose one. And it's this. So sorry, you're welcome to your incorrect time opinion, but I sort of stole like a time crystal as a whole thing, and this is the right time that I'm at right now, personally. Even Coop Wells, Yellow Sheep, well, I think it's still morning in Bulgaria as well. Not Bulgaria. Yes, Bulgaria. No. Where did you go? Shoot. Anyway, wow, an American erasing Europe. Typical. Yes, Tom, that's right. An American erased all connection to the UK back in the day. Do you want to know why? Because of tariffs that were put on tea. Is the whole reason America became a thing. But we're going to leave that all at the door right now because it's Sunday stream time. Oh, fun. There's no outside world right now. It's stream time, and we're going to have a great time. So thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. And we're going to ignore all the stuff that's on fire right now. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, I do all kinds of stuff. I'm a variety streamer. Whether it's spooky games, really difficult games like Dark Souls, really chill games, indie games, whatever. And yeah, I'm between a couple right now, so I'll have to sort of decide. But it's great to see you. Let's see here. For anyone who is new here, I read out tips with messages attached. I read out new subscribers as they come in, resubscribers all at the end of the stream to keep it sort of in one spot, and then sub bombs as they are dropped. While those things are of course appreciated, and I will say thank you because you're very kind, those, you don't have to do that. You can hang out here for free, and I say that especially if you are a youngin' or if times are tough. Please take care of yourself first and foremost, and it's very important. Are you gonna play more Phasmophobia today? No, it was a really fun stream the other day playing it solo, but I'm gonna keep that to maybe, when we choose to do a spooky stream, but I don't think we ever really do that on Sundays. Sunday mornings are chill. I mean, I'll definitely play it again, but Sunday mornings are chill. So I'm thinking maybe Infinity Nikki, maybe Hades 2, maybe Monster Hunter. Are you feeling any better from the past week? Thank you for the bits, Feng Shui. Yes, I am. I've definitely rested a bit. I'm excited to keep on resting a bit before I start doing a bunch of convention stuff, but yeah, I definitely just needed to regain my spoons, and I feel like I did. Is the voice holding up? It is. It could be better, but still, better than it was. Also, I went to the Ren Fair yesterday. It was super fun. I had a great time. I never announced it beforehand because, I want to have some bit of privacy. Like, I never mind when people come up and say hi, and if they want a photo, that's great too. Like, that's always fine with me. It's usually people are very sweet. But also, I think if I were to announce that I was going and then someone was going there specifically to see me and try to be like, where is he? That's maybe when I'd be a little like, ooh, ooh, oops. Don't want to dox yourself. Exactly, Geeky Gremlin Girl. But it was fun, and I met a lot of lovely people. So that was very, very nice. I'll tell you all about it soon. And I went to an awesome Nintendo event on Friday, which I'm excited to tell you all about. I'll post pictures on all the different socials on probably Monday, but yeah, it was flipping great. Victoria 2000 is gifting our first gifted sub of the day, gifting to SamLink91. Thank you very much, Victoria. Welcome, Sam. We got ThinkShore dropping 100 bits. Thank you. Desi Lou with 100 as well. Thank you very much. Amateur Nail Art with 100 bits as well. Thank you very much. Saying someday, huh? Are we doing math today? I almost made a math joke. 420 plus 69 plus 666 plus 1111 plus 777. All right, well, let's see here. That's 1888 plus 489 plus, what's easier to add to? Hold on. I guess I can't do this mentally right now. I was going to write it down, but I got my thumb. Oh, basically, for anyone who's concerned, instead of wearing my brace right now, my thumb is healing a little bit too, rigid and a little bit too crooked. My therapist was basically like, we're here healing in the wrong direction, unfortunately. So that's a bummer. But now I have to keep this brace on whenever I can so that it just keeps being a little bit straighter. She was basically like, you kind of have to keep this on all day, every day for as long as you can. So I will. Amateur nail art, I will answer your math question later. I feel bad that I can't do it in my brain right now, but I'm just like, I'm still waking up. Haven't had any coffee. So anyway, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Alrighty, so yeah, today I'm not quite entirely sure what I'm playing yet. I'm thinking Infinity Nikki would be fun. That's a very casual game. It's basically like if Genshin or Breath of the Wild gave you all your powers based on fashion. Monster Hunter, where you hunt monsters. It's an action game. And then Hades, which is sort of a 2.5D indie game about Greek gods and battling, and it's a roguelite, and it's very fun. And I've also been listening to a lot of Epic the Musical, so I'm just like, yeah, that'll be fun. What are you feeling? Sleepy Little Rider? I don't know. That's why you know what? Why don't I do a poll? This poll won't definitely guarantee I'll play that thing, but I just sort of want to get a feel for what y'all as the watchers are feeling. So let's see, what game you feeling today? And at worst, you know, it's like when you say like super salad, you're like, I can't decide for me, and then someone goes like, you're getting the salad, and you're like, oh, now I know that I wanted the soup. That might help. Infinity Nikki, Monster Hunter. You know what? I love Monster Hunter. I love it so much. I feel like we did a lot of what is already available in the new update. Maybe we take a little pause on that. Just between Hades 2 and Monster Hunter, or Infinity Nikki, I'm going to put it up right now as this poll. And if people end up afterwards being like, but we all wanted Monster Hunter, then tell me, and we can do that. Alrighty. We got Melisween with our first big old sub bomb of the day. Melisween, thank you very much for dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Oh, wait, you already got the bird hat? How long is the bird hat available, Sleepy Low Rider? That's actually what I need to know. That's what I need to know. Melisween dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Melisween. Gifting to Joshua, JGS, K Kathy, Underused Apple, Sigma, Ohio Skibbity 124. How was that name available? And then TCR Dylan. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Well, the poll is up. The poll is up, so we'll be good to go. Any hoozle. And yeah, for anyone who sees me not wearing the brace when I play a game with a controller, that's fine. That's okay. I can take it off. I can take it off for a while. It's just whenever I'm not doing something actively with my thumb, I'm supposed to be wearing it. It's available till the 22nd. Okay, that's 9 days. I can do that. Thank you. Alrighty. Melisween, I appreciate you. So yeah, the Ren Fair yesterday was super fun. It was a situation where like somehow everybody that I know, not everybody, but mostly everybody I know was doing something there that day. It was like, it was a friend's birthday party. There was a gathering of some coworkers. There was a bunch of different like friend groups that just like randomly showed up out of nowhere. There was like a voice actor friend group. It was a lovely social time. It was also really chill because I feel like since I go every year, at least once, usually multiple times, I've gotten a lot of the like Ren Fair activities out of my system where like they're fun to do, but I'm not like, I have to do archery before I go. I have to do this thing before I go. So it was just like walking around, talking to people, hanging out, getting sweet treats. It was lovely. It was a great time. It was pirate weekend, so I guess still is today. So I wore something a little bit piratey, trying to be like a merchant. And I had little tiefling horns. So it was pretty sick. Okay, we got just slightly over halfway people saying Infinity Nikki. Okay, so that's 56%. Let's see here, versus 44%. That's not a huge margin. I don't know if that helped me the way I thought it would. Y'all didn't do anything wrong. I'm just like, All right, let's see here. We got Lynn Human dropping 100 bits. Thank you very, very much, Lynn Human. I appreciate you. You know what? I think this poll did help me. I think the poll made me realize it's been a while since we played Hades, and I kind of want to play Hades. Trick question, play Balatro? I mean, honestly, that'd be sick. I do love Balatro. Maybe we can do a little Hades. Maybe one round of Balatro afterwards. I don't know. But hey, thanks so much for joining, y'all. Let's hop into the game pretty soon here. All right, gonna load it up. I think, yeah, no updates, so we're good to go. And you know what? We've still never seen Ares from the last update. We completely missed that. I completely missed that because there's not always a guarantee for him to spawn. So there's plenty for us to do in Hades. And if you haven't seen Hades before, it's so much fun. It's made by Supergiant, who did Bastion, the first Hades, Transistor. They do so much good stuff. So very excited to do that. Alrighty. I do see a few tips have rolled in. Thank you very much. I will read those out as we play. The Pavo has subscribed for the first time. Very spicy. Welcome to you. Thank you. All right, let's get ready to hop into the game. Before I do, real quick, we got a little tradition around these parts. That's right. I'm talking about a little something called the question of the day. Now, the question of the day allows me to welcome in the new folks, get everybody hype for Sunday. And so please feel free to answer with your own question in the chat. Answer in your own way, your own unique answer to the question that I'm about to ask with my itchy nose. The question I have today is, who do we have in this chat today? We got Not the Coffee Machine, Tangy21, we got Lorraine CBX, Yale Might, Starfire 710, we got Flustered Custard, Wolvie, Tuatha, Michelle Freaky Miller, Phoenix Warman, Noah Cola, I'm Radical, Rochelle No, Lemony Drew, Hopeism, Ant with a Gun, Mildly British, Tina Malene, we got Ninjalicious, Yay, it's Chrissy, Ginny, Rummy, Elias, we got Sprout Baby, Win Savoy, Desi Lou, we got Dented Pigeon, Mimi Meat Moop, Itzy's Code, Demonic Donut, Aeronix, Herkel Jerkin, Amateur Nail Art, Riven Rose War, Kaelia, December Fall, JR Tom, Lemonly Artistry, Tabby, Explosive, Lil Dreamer, Flocky Boy, Jess Emery, Freya, Leanne, and we got Tiny Purple Dino, Danny Wild, Shawiggy Alarm Pants, Geode, Lovely Deviant, Alyssa, XIOX, Ellen, we've got Riven Rose War, Strawberry Milk, Tom Biden, Cryptid Cheeks, we got Elio, yes, we got Leanne, and I already said that one, Adam Webster, The Zuck is Lord, M Sunshine, we got Lizzie C, Randomly Generated Space Girlfriend, So Here We Be, Geeky Gremlin Girl, Danae 415, I Bean Vanna, or maybe IB and Vanna, Justin Long, Mildly British, I already said that one, Satanic Bunny, Athena's Tears, too many to count. That's right, folks. There's simply too many people here for science to count. Science doesn't have that many numbers, and mainstream media won't tell you that. Only I will. But I'll tell you what, though, if I didn't say hi to you right off the bat, I'm sure I'll see you at some point during the stream. So hang out and lurk, hang out and chat, hang out and use me as background noise for the thing that you promised you'd get done today. It's Sunday, where you're supposed to be resting. You have to get that thing done. All that I ask is that you please just peep those incredibly basic chat rules, such as don't spam, be respectful, don't backseat game unless I'm super asking you to. Excuse me. It's the same thing pretty much everyone has, because our mods are here. Shout out mods. Our mods are here. They work very hard and they volunteer to be here. So please don't make their jobs particularly more difficult than they would need to be. Alrighty. Let's go. Hades 2. So if you haven't seen any Hades before, you'll probably love it. I flippin' love it. And we'll get you caught up lickety split. So don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. Hades 2 is the first series I watched of yours on YouTube. Oh, that's awesome. Stargate Rules, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. So, oh yes, so this brings me to the Switch 2 event that I got to go to on Friday. First of all, it was flipping awesome. I'll get to share some on probably Instagram soon. I got some little videos too of me playing the new Mario Kart, which was sick. Ran into a couple friends that ran into Joven and Lasercorn there, which was awesome. It was a nice little reunion. Worth it or not? Well, so Zelda Shroom, the thing is, yes, I think it looks awesome. It was a lot of fun to play. It's impressive to see what Nintendo can do with some more, modern software. But let me plug my controller in. 1 second. That question is always a difficult question. Is it worth it? Because I don't know someone's financial situation. If you can afford to buy one, I think it's a good use of that money. It's not like you're just flushing it down the drain or being like, let's go to the club and get bottle service. Oops, we spent a few $100 like for a bottle that you could have bought at the store. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good use of money. Like, it's a good system so far from what I'm seeing. It's just, I understand that the price is inaccessible for a lot of people. My thought on it is like, the price makes sense due to inflation and how these things go. Is this extremely loud? My guess is it is. Probably is. Let's maybe turn this down a bit. Audio. Sorry. A bit loud. Okay. See, 70%? How's this feeling? But yeah, it makes sense with inflation. The problem is most of the money coming into your pocket probably hasn't kept up with inflation. It's wages have stagnated, houses are expensive, rent is expensive, food is expensive, everything's expensive. So when, you know, Nintendo is historically the most accessible system for a lot of folks, and in this case, it might not be that way. So yes, it's a good system. Yes, it makes sense. Yes, it's worth it so far from what I'm seeing. But if you can't afford that price point, that's understandable. So it's not worth like losing your living situation over. You know what I mean? But yeah, what I saw so far was flipping awesome. They had Hades there available to play. I didn't play it, but I like looked over and it was beautiful to look at. The new Donkey Kong game, by the way, I think it's going to be the sleeper hit. I think it's going to be the thing that gets us most excited. It was flipping fantastic to play. Not only because it was really pretty, and it had the like plinky fun of like collecting things, but what I thought was super cool is like, I'm going to rant for a minute here and then I'll tell you about Hades in a positive way. So I think when you talk about game design, it shouldn't just be the same game with better graphics, right? You look at the original Zeldas that are like 2D platformer puzzle solve, not even platformer, 2D like top down solving puzzles. And then you look at Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. It's a really cool jump, but if you think about it, the games are so different. It's like, what makes it that game? What makes it Zelda? The exploration, the getting new tools and items, the goofy NPCs, the little hidden secrets, all, you know, using your brain to be like, wait, could I try to blow up this wall? And then you can, and they reward you for that. So that's what makes it a Zelda game, not the fact that it looks the same, because it doesn't. It plays completely different. So you think about Donkey Kong, even like Donkey Kong 64, any of those platformers, it's fun to explore. It's fun to try new things and be like, what can I unlock? What can I find? Did they even think that I could try to go around this way? Maybe if I bring this animal friend all the way to the end of this level, I'll actually be able to do something cool. Oh, I could. That's what makes it Donkey Kong. So playing this one, the coolest thing I found is that Donkey Kong is able to like punch through pretty much anything. I was next to a mountain and I started like punching and you start like digging through it, right? And the camera is able to like keep up in a way that makes great sense. So you're just punching through all this stuff. And all of a sudden I started finding like fossils, and it was like, you found this fossil, 1 out of 700. And I'm like, oh, that's a hidden secret, and I was supposed to. Oh, and so then I kept like climbing up the mountain and punching through this way, and then I found a steel door, and I was like, maybe I could blow up this steel door if I get the explosive thing from way over there, bring it over here. Boom, I could. Oh, cool. Oh, it unlocked another cool thing to find. Oh, an entire treasure chest. Cool. Oh, and it spits me back toward the front. So like this kind of exploration that I was like, oh, I'm just being wacky right now. There's no way I'm supposed to do it. They were like, yes, you were. And that's, to me, what makes it Donkey Kong. But now this kind of hardware can keep up in a really cool way. So I'm really stoked for that. I think it was a really cool move for them. Okay. So, Hades 2. If you're not familiar, this game is based off of Greek mythology. You are the daughter of Hades. You are the long-lost, estranged daughter of Hades, god of the underworld. You are a witch named Melinoe. You've been in hiding for years for your safety, and now the underworld has been taken over by Kronos, the Titan of Time. He was also your grandfather. Not good. Uh-oh. And everyone got frozen in time in Hades, and you don't know, what's going on there. So it's your job to keep on dipping back into the underworld from the top down, to try to rescue everybody and defeat Kronos, which we've done a couple times, but he can regenerate, and we're trying to figure out how to make that not a thing. On top of that, everyone on Mount Olympus is under siege by Prometheus. So you sort of get to choose, do you want to go up to Mount Olympus or down to the underworld and fight your way through? It is a roguelike. So if you die in the game, you go back to the start. You get to bring some goodies with you that you collected, but otherwise, it's just like, hey, scrub, get better. Hey, scrub, flippin' get better.
Each of the ancient fate-wrought arms of night is now rejoined under the Princess of the Underworld's care, all equally prepared to rid the realm of any of its foes.
You've got a bunch of enemies to battle, and now you have all of the weapons you need.
You shades new around these parts, so you answer to me.
This is Skelemaeus, the guy that is here to train us. Now, he sounds exactly like a character from the first game, named Skelly. We did just have a little moment recently where it made it kind of clear where it's like, Skelemaeus, there's no records of anyone named Skelemaeus. He's like, oh yeah, no, I don't know. It's must be hard to find my records. And I'm like, are you just Skelly from the first game wearing a beard? Geology Sheep, thank you for dropping 5 flippin' gift subs. I appreciate you. Gifting to Barnes J25, K2 Unquin, K2 Unknown, there we go. Mateo 121, Herb Grinch, and then Lol Relic. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Let's talk to
Even
Skelly.
in all your wisdom, Commander, how is it that you know so much about the Oath of the Unseen? As far as I know, it predates even my father's rule within the underworld.
Oh yeah, your papa took a different tack. Was out about his pacts of punishment. Even served your brother with him once when they were really on the outs. But Boyo just went for it and then things really heated up.
You didn't
Okay,
answer
so
my question.
we are pretty far into the game. We've unlocked a lot, so if you're trying to play this fresh on your own, there may be some spoilers, but I'll try to give ample heads up before that happens. But what I'm trying to do now is they just made an update where Ares, the god of war, can appear to help you. And I think that happens more toward Mount Olympus, so I really want to do that. Let's see here. These are extra little boosts we can take on for ourselves that make things difficult in a good way, so that we can unlock more stuff. Let's see here. Denial. You know what? I'm just trying to make it up to the top. I'm going to go ahead and say it's been a while since we played. I don't need to do any of the extra stuff. I'm not going to get any of the cool special unlockables. I just want to make it to meet Ares.
Show me
I
our
wish to
future.
meet Ares. Okay. I'll take my best weapon, which is to throw these skulls. Oh, wait. Hold on. Huh? Oh, that... Wait, what? Why do things feel different? Hold on. Why can't I throw my skulls? Where are they? It's not letting me. Eh? It's so weird.
Death to Kronos, Commander.
Hold on.
Yeah, kill it.
What's the deal? I have 4 out of 4 shells, it says at the bottom there. Did they change? They reworked the skull in the last update if this is your first time playing through it? Oh no! The skull was my favorite. How did they rework it? What happened? Reload, collect shells. What is that? Huh? Oh no.
I almost budged.
What button is reload? Not letting me do it. I'm pressing the attack button and I can't do it. You need to pick up the skulls, but it says I have 4 out of 4. And I fired them all this way. Where would they even go? I have 4 out of 4. Where did they go? Where are the skulls? You're using the special? Okay. I appreciate the help, but I need more of like a direct full sentence of like, the skulls are on the ground and you've gotten the different thing. Because I'm a little lost. You're using the special. What does that mean? This is the special, I know, and I did use it, but now I don't have the skulls. Or I do. Because it says 4, and I have 4. Is it glitched? It might be glitched. I don't know what the deal is.
I'm honored
Swap to
as
this
your
one.
bearer.
And now we'll swap back to this one. Okay, so that one's over there. I collected it. Okay, got it. So it just truly wasn't working. Yeah, it truly just was not letting me attack. Okay, there we go. Weird. Well, I hope they're still good or I'm going to be pretty sad. Okay, let's go up top here. Geology Sheep, thank you again for that sub bomb. Appreciate it.
Raining again.
Oh, man. Ooh, Apollo. Ooh, Apollo.
Mortals look to us for guidance and inspiration. They must be horrified by what they're seeing of late. Half of them seem to be against us now. Let's hope it's the other half that's left once all this is over.
Okay, so for anybody who's new to this game, the way it plays out is every room that you go into is different every time somehow. And one of the main ways is that the gods offer you boons as you get from room to room. You know, this one might be like, okay, you can move a little faster, but you might do a little less damage or something like that. But and those change every time, so you don't know who's going to give you what. This is Apollo, god of light. He's kind of sick. Actually, hold on. What am I? Ooh. Specials deal more damage? Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Accustomed to
I
this
do have,
night.
unfortunately, the wrong relic equipped. And I need to go back to fix that real quick. But yeah, so, just a little heads up. Doesn't matter what your preference is. Everybody in this game is kind of hot, and you're going to notice that. The voice acting is great. There's a lot of little, like, winks to their specific, you know, godliness and what they do. It's pretty sick. Let's see here. I want to take... Gain 1 random extra thing that lasts 20 encounters. I'll take Primordial Chaos. I want their little boosts. Do you fight your brother at all? I don't know yet, Zelda Shroom. I don't know. I'm sure if they have that happen, it would be like a big update, but I haven't seen anything about it yet. And if that is a thing, I don't want to know about it because I want to be surprised. Alrighty. Thank you for your patience while I've been getting everything ready to go for actually starting stream. I am now several tips behind, and I appreciate you, and I am sorry. Hopefully he gives us the same boons again. Sorry, Apollo. Come on. Yes, good. We need this. Wait, sprint is faster and inflicts days. Nah, we'll do this. Is this still early release? Yes, it is, but it's so good. It's like more fleshed out than fully released games. So like, yeah, it's early release. You still get updates here and there. So the way this weapon works is you fire off these little grenades, little grenade skulls, and you have to go pick them up again. You can often do that easily through this. I forgot the main thing I usually have to do with Hades is boop and go boop, so you guys can actually see my health and my magic and all that good stuff. All right, we're back. Oh, another Apollo. Yeah, we're doing a full Apollo run here.
From the docks, I can find a ship to cross the rift.
From the ducks, their body is in fact a boat. Great. Alrighty, we've got our first tip of the day. Madeline, sorry, you write the pronunciation there. Madeline C dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Madeline C. Saying, don't worry, my name is spelled wrong in both English and Spanish. Oh, you poor thing. Just curious, if someone gifted 100 or 500 subs, would you still try to read out the names? Pure hypothetical, no way I could afford that, lol. It depends. I have been in a situation, I think, like, you know, just a couple times where someone has done 100. You know, it's not the most common thing. And my goal is, you know, I try to give someone the accolades that they're due, because that's a very generous thing, and I don't want to just be like, hey, thanks, and just move right on. I want to show that I'm grateful. So unless my voice is like about to be completely shot, which I reserve the right to stay quiet for a bit if I need to, then yeah, I do try. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Apollo?
I accept this message.
Attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Okay, this is looking good. Thank you, Apollo. Appreciate you. And so yeah, the runs are different every time, and sometimes luck of the draw, you're like, this is not my favorite thing to get a boost from. Shoot, I'm not doing so hot, but this is gonna be fine.
What else is here?
Daedalus Hammer is always a big one for me. More health is gonna be important. Give us a couple Apollos. They really want us to go for Apollo this time. We've got Hera over there, Poseidon, Zeus all the way in the corner, Hermes. I'm gonna start with the Daedalus Hammer and then go from there. Oh, also, y'all, finally on Tuesday, the new Baldur's Gate update patch comes out. Now, obviously, I'm not going to start a Dark Urge run right as I'm about to leave for 6 weeks, but that's going to give us something crazy to play once I'm fully back. Can't wait. Because we can finally do our Dark Urge run with the new subclasses. Oops. Wow, I wish I would have known that the skulls got completely reworked. These still are just fine. They're still fine.
Getting out of there.
Goodness. Eek. So this game is very chaotic but very fun. If you are uncertain as to whether or not you should buy it, I think it's great. But Hades 1 goes on sale all the time now because this one's out, so it's not a bad way to try it. The circle that I drop on the ground stops enemies' movement quite a bit, and also sometimes can damage them depending on the boosts I have. These are always awesome. Ooh, your shells fly back to you automatically and 100% faster. Why would I not want to do that? Oh, but the +2 shells is so good. Oh, they're both so good. 2 more things to fire off, or they come back to me automatically. I mean, realistically, I'm going to go collect them anyway. Having +2 shells is going to be really good. I think it's going to be really good to just have the extra. Never running out of ammo is better. Well, you don't need more if they come back super quick, but they take a while to come back anyway. I feel like I need the extra pew-pew to put Lizette Reed's words into action. Yeah, baseline says Evernath. Yeah, it's the baseline of thinking, the baseline of decisions. Colossus driver. Ooh, we got Ingrid Knight with a different. They fly back to you faster, 100% faster. I don't think they fire off 100%. Pew pew. I'm gonna go bolstered array. I'm gonna go bolstered array. Because my thought is there are also things that are like, oh, when it lands, it does extra damage as if it's just sitting there. And I'm like, great, if I have like 5 of them sitting on, or 6 of them sitting on a really strong boss, like that's so many right there. And then I could just, yeah, I got them back already. Yeah, I appreciate the input, but I think bolster array was the move for me.
Where to this time?
I am going to get extra health because that'll always come up.
Should put a dent into that barrier.
Nice. Extra health. Extra fireball. Any goodies in this room? No. Oh, yes. I almost left it. Okay. Oh, they did change it. So the skulls fly back to you when you do your special now anyway, even if you're not directly running into them. I mean, that's kind of just awesome. Yeah, I think we didn't need that return one. I think we're just good. You're going straight from con to con next month. Hope you have safe travels. Guatanadian, thank you for asking. Yeah, not from con to con. I'm gonna always come home for like a day or two, just to sort of like refresh, spend time with my cats, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. Well, Madeline, thank you very much again for the tip, and I appreciate you. And fair question. And there's your answer. I think Hera. Hera is going to be our next best bet, because she always does, like, area of effect chain damage between people. So if I hit a couple people all with, like, this area of effect stuff, it hits everybody all area of effect. Yeah, that's going to be the move, I think. Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Enough.
Enough. Enough.
My mood darkens again, my
Hera.
dear, although it makes me rather generous, I think. Here then.
Yes,
Finest
good.
of my blessings. Go on and tie some knots.
Go get married. Huh. Your sprint inflicts hits on contact with foes. That's great. While none of your other boons are common, deal more damage. I have 0 common boons. That's great. 20% more damage overall is great. Or we have bonus effect damage per god that we make a contract with. We've already got 2 right now. We're going to be getting another 3rd, maybe 4th. By 4, it's better than this. Oh, sprint inflicts hits on contact with foes and deals damage when it does. Having someone do damage when you sprint is always good when you need to, like, run away from something and a boss is doing something crazy. You still are, like, doing something. I'm going to go ahead and do Nexus Rush. Oh, but this is so good, though. Ugh, but it can all go away if we have to take a common boon. Bonus effect damage per god. I'm going to do Extended Family. I think it'll pay off later.
Should head back out.
Oh, yeah, and this is our little doggy friend. Our little doggy friend. You can have all sorts of different animal familias. All right. So let's see what we got now. There's Zeus, which can be okay. I actually really like Zeus's sprint ability. And then 2 more Apollos. I don't think we'll be going for Poseidon. Let's do Hermes. Let's do Hermes, Zeus, and another Apollo. Wow, we are doing actually insane amounts of damage with these skulls now. This is really fast.
This time I've got my very best for you to choose from, Em, though you should always expect quality from me. I just have even more of it than usual right now.
I saw a thread on Twitter that was talking about how Hermes' design in this game is great because they, like, well, no, the thread was about how Hermes always gets like kind of screwed over when it comes to design in movies and cartoons. Like he's always played off as a joke, like a little goofy guy who's just like, and then someone posted like, "How about this Hermes?" And they were like, "Yeah, that's a good design." So, yeah. First purchase in each location costs less. Ooh, Omega moves are faster. That's actually really good. You channel your Omega cast faster. I'm always curious if this means, so the this type of move is, you know, when I dash forward and shoot out those little like half moon crescents to either side, does it channel faster or am I just faster when doing it? This might be the move.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, that channels almost immediately. That's great.
Hold still in their shades.
I also like when, again, I've been listening to Epic the Musical. I like the Hermes appearance is such a cool song, and he's very much like in a position of power like a god would be in this lore and not just like some goofball. So flippin' sick. Yeah, I'm going to go for Zeus because he and Hera can have some interesting interaction, and then I'll go for Apollo one more time. Anyone around? It's you! You, one zombie, go! Cool. Epic is amazing. Yeah, the crafty gamer. I was really lucky because I was pretty early on TikTok seeing it like start up and, you know, get some traction. I was like, this is really cool. And then the algorithm was like, you're not going to see this anymore. And then like a year or two later, I remembered it, and it's so fully fleshed out and beautiful and awesome, and I love it. They've done a great job. Oops. Ooh, taking some damage this time. Yikes, this is tricky. Gonna have to get something that gives us health back. Maybe something from Aphrodite at some point.
For you. A lightning sigil.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't see what chaos boon I have. Let's see. Every 8 encounters replace it. Your specials deal more damage. That's so sick. Hi, Zeus.
Ah, my lovely wife has graced you with her presence, Melinoi. She's very watchful, that one, so you're in good hands. Good, strong, and very watchful hands.
Your wife does need to be watchful, Zeus, because you're a piece of crap. Dashing causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. That's the one I love. Each encounter an Aether Fauna Peelers that restores magic when used every 9 seconds. Okay. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning, and again 50% of the time. 100 damage up to 4 times. What? I don't plan to be taking damage. I'm gonna do this one, but I really miss this boon before the most recent update used to cost magic every time it happened, which is good because some things happen where it's like if you use 50 magic, then you've built up enough of this and you can use this power, and like it was kind of my cheat sheet to be like, I guess I'll just run around and then spam my awesome stuff. But oh well. We got Leabug with our second tip of the day, dropping 369. Nice. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Leabug says, and I quote, hello, Damien. Wishing you safe and healthy travels the next 6 to 7 weeks. Thank you. Is there anything you're specifically looking forward to in your travels? Looking forward to seeing you at MomoCon. Thank you so much. That's so exciting. I just love travel, and it's been a while, and I think sometimes I like learn most about myself just by experiencing new things and new places and things like that. So, never been to the Netherlands, never been to this part of Canada, never been to... I've been to Seattle, and I love Seattle. I'm from Georgia. I've been to Chicago plenty, but just like, I don't know, new experiences. It keeps the brain healthy to do new things, and I'm very excited. Are you able to pronounce, is it Rijswijk? Is it Rijswijk? Rijswijk? I have not actually looked up the name of that location yet, so sorry if I'm not quite right yet. But I will look it up, and I'll do it properly. Also, the good news is, you know, I speak a little bit of German, and there's enough crossover with Dutch that I'm, like, able to sometimes look at things that are typed out and spelled and be like, oh, okay, I can kind of get that. All right. So I'll at least be able to read some signs.
Stay where you are.
It's also nice not playing with all these extra difficulty modifiers on right now, which I usually do, because I'm always trying to unlock things, but now I'm just trying to make it to Mount Olympus to see Ares for the first time. I want to see Ares. What's up, Ares? Dutch people are also very accommodating towards Americans. Honestly, we're a little too accommodating. Yeah, I think Americans sometimes need a slap on the wrist or 9. But I'm stoked. Also, my last name is extremely Dutch, Dutch German. So I think I'll be. People will be like, "Oh, you're just here."
Olympus, I accept this message.
Cast inflict days. Stand in your cast when they expire. You get a bunch of mana. That's great. This is so good right here.
Brilliant as always, cousin.
Ha ha ha. Nice.
For me.
Okay. Glorious. Great. Honestly, I don't really know how to tell you this, but it's not that common in Germany. I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard it's definitely more Dutch than German. Who knows? Plus, that side of my family is bastard sauce anyway, so I'm like, I don't even think I have a real connection to the people that we got the Haas name from because of bastard sauce. So, I don't know. Alrighty. Leabug, thank you again, and I also look forward to MomoCon. We got a new subscriber. Everybody please give a very spicy welcome to Peace Love Tommy Bones. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. Baskin sauce? No, bastard sauce. My grandfather was an illegitimate child, and that is where the Haas name came from, so there's no genetic tie to the Haas name there, you know? So I say we're bastard sauce. Ooh, goodies.
Dig here, girl.
Good job, doggy.
Good job.
Thanks for finding me garlic and not eating garlic, because that's not good for doggy. No claim to the throne of Haas. You know what? Haas does mean like hare or rabbit. So in that way, when you're like, there's no claim, and I'm like, we're the bastard family, I sort of wanted to do the Game of Thrones style where, like, I don't know, when I thought I was going to make a leathercraft store back in the day when I was a youngin' and did leathercraft and had no other job, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it like Black Rabbit Leather Goods or something like that. That'd be sick. So yeah. Hooray! So eating a pomegranate, a palm of power, lets you get some extra goodies. Obviously we want higher attack damage. And then Aphrodite, help us out. So everybody be respectful of her outfit. She's very proud of it.
Hear me on my authority.
Cast inflict weak. Oh, they're not showing her? Deal more damage while you have at least 80%. Oh, well, that's great. Then, cool. We're gonna just do this. And now a little bit of extra armor. Okay. I always take way too much damage on this boss fight for it being the first boss fight of this area. It is my greatest shame. So I'm going to try to take none of it. Geology Sheep, thank you for dropping 333 bits. Thank you very much. It's Bosnia, not Bulgaria. That's right. I was like, it's a B thing and it's not Bulgaria, and I've said the wrong thing. Work is still fun, but they did make me official report reviewer, though. My only qualification is being the only native English speaker in the office, apart from the head manager. I'm dyslexic, so that's always fun, but I guess I must be helping someone. I'm sure you're helpful. Look, I'm not going to pretend that, like, having a disability when it comes to specifically words on a page is not going to affect things, but you're still clearly able to do that position, and I'm glad they have you. That's flipping awesome. Must be helping someone. Have you ever been made to do a task that is like the opposite of how your brain functions, but you could also see why you were given it? Yeah, I feel that. In this meantime, Sophia Stunts. A very spicy welcome to everybody here. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you. Sophia Stunts, what were you playing on this particular day? Thanks for popping in. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger here. Hi, for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Damien. I'm a voice actor, Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. I stream several times a week and post my stream schedule on all the socials. You were singing karaoke. That's awesome. I've always wanted to do that, but I've always been curious about, like, copyright claims with different karaoke songs. Has that ever been an issue for you? That's awesome, though. That's so flippin' cool. Hell yeah. What's your karaoke go-to? What's your like bringing down the house song? What's your like don't stop believing? Anyway, welcome on in. Thank you again. Oh yeah, and also I'm a variety streamer. So today we're playing Hades 2, which is awesome. I play scary games. I play really chill games like even Infinity Nikki, or we used to play Stardew a lot. And then sometimes like Dark Souls, but no armor. Just kind of do whatever. Kind of do whatever I feel like playing. So welcome on in. But if you got to run, I know how raids go. So thanks for popping in even now and feel like giving us a follow to watch another time. That's lovely. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you. And so, Geology Sheep, to answer your question, have I ever been given a task that is the opposite of how your brain functions, but you can also see why you were given it? Yes. Yeah, I mute the music on the VOD, so you can only hear me singing, not the track on the VOD. It's great. Oh, I feel like I'd be so anxious doing that, but that's such a smart move. So I guess you can do it during the stream, but then you mute the music. That's so smart. Okay. Thank you for the advice. I'm glad to hear that. Alrighty. So, we're about to do a boss fight here, so please excuse me. But yeah. To answer your question, I'm not great with like group activities, but I am good at working with people and communicating with people. I just don't love, I never liked team projects as a youngin'. So I get it. You have to learn how to be on a team, but ooh, it sucked. Because I was like, I don't know, I kind of floated from whatever group. I was not the most social in high school, but I did fine. But I was known for like, hey, aren't you a nerd? You'll do most of the work. And I'm like, dog, I guess that's better than us doing nothing, but I don't want to. Like, and then if it was a fun group project, like make a video, it'd be like, Damon, you're barely in this. I'm like, okay, fine. Okay, so Polyphemus, the blind Cyclops. Let's go.
I wholeheartedly support that choice. Aren't you more accustomed to island living anyhow? This city life, even on the outskirts here, the pace is far too quick.
I know what you want me to do.
I know what you want me to do.
Although I miss the island life now you bring it
Hi,
up.
sheep.
Still got unwanted company sometimes, but not so much as now.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that's why I always take damage. I get really greedy. I should be dodging a lot and keeping an eye on what he's doing. Jump in the pond if I'm going to be a silly goose like that. It's pond time, baby, because I'm a silly goose, and I've done it twice. Surely I won't make the mistake a third time, he says, before making the same mistake, probably. I've always also thought, like, the music in this game is fantastic. I always thought this one was a little weird for the Cyclops. I'm like, you could do so much, like, I don't know, what does the Cyclops music sound like? He lives in a cave. Don't get me wrong, I like the electronic stuff, it's great. Firework by Katy Perry. Love that. You know, Katy Perry's going to space tomorrow, which is the most 2025 sentence I think I can say without getting bummed. What? Yeah, Sophia Stunts. I first of all, I hope she has a wonderful time and comes back safely. I'm not wishing harm on anybody, but I did see a tweet that was like, I hope she lives because Katy Perry dying in space in 2025 would be the most on-brand thing for her ever. And I'm like, I guess. Yeah, she goes to space tomorrow. Taking a little trip.
A gift.
7 sheep.
And people would make firework jokes and it would be so dark. I want her to be okay. I'm not wishing her ill, but damn, it could happen. Alrighty. Now we get to be friends with little sheep. Developers, one note. Let me pet them. Gotta do it. Oh, I switched the way I should have done this because this lets me have this boost forever. This only lasts for 20 rounds. I should have done this first and switched to this. Well, I'm gonna keep this little guy then. Oh, yeah, make sure to take your vitamins before your hectic schedule. My cousin, who is an author, always gets sick at cons. Thank you very much, Crocinator. Yep, I'm staying up on my vitamins. I'm taking selenium to help me not get sick with the flu or anything. Let's see here. Oh, what a loser. Sorry. 1 second. Please load. Please load. There we go. Anyway. Also, in addition to that, I do wear my mask at cons. I know some people are like, you don't have to wear masks at cons. if I go to 6 cons in a row and travel and go on planes, like, you're gonna get sick no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's COVID or not. Yeah.
Done there.
I did it at the Ren Fair yesterday too, and I think I was one of the only people there that I could see that was wearing a mask. And I know it's outdoor, but I'm just like, dude, I'll stop wearing masks at places when people stop toddler coughing, when grown-ass adults stop going like,
What's to fear?
as they walk. I also, dog, I saw somebody the other day. I went to a farmer's market to get some ingredients for a meal, and I saw this lady go, and I'm not lying. She went, and I was like, what are you doing? It was nuts. So anyway, certainly not going to get sick before my 6 weeks of travel. I fired and missed. Yeah, kinda. Alrighty. Samantha O dropping 1,000 bits, you generous mother goose. Thank you very much. Saying, I'm starting a new job tomorrow and my anxiety has been high. That's understandable. I've been jumping back and forth between your old streams and Spencer Agnew to distract myself. So thank you for being such an amazing, calming balm. Oh, that's a very sweet thing to say. Also, you're saying it's my streams and then Spencer Agnew. Do you mean compilations of Spencer, or do you just have him? Please let him go if he needs to go. Do you plan on continuing and finishing Silent Hill 2? I want to see the end, but I can only play horror games vicariously. Also, sorry if I did the bits thing wrong. No, you did it fine. I don't know, y'all, because that's, you know, like I said a minute ago when we got raided, I really like playing what I enjoy playing. I love spooky games. I really do. Silent Hill was hitting different for me. It just wasn't, it wasn't the fun kind of scary. And I think for me, it was plagued by a lot of the things that were like, this is originally from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, I forget. And, you know, oops, you missed picking up one item 10 rooms ago. Go look for it, and you have no way of figuring it out. Like, it's just not my thing as much. So I'm not going to say never, but I just wasn't enjoying it. And it was dealing with themes of like loss and guilt and tragedy and woe and all that stuff. And it's well made. It's really well made. But it's the kind of thing where like, I forget what the movie was, but like, you know, a long time ago, I was at Shane's apartment. We're talking like over a decade ago. And he was getting rid of a bunch of DVDs. And I was like, oh, you sure I can just have this? He was like, yeah, I'm not about to watch, you know, something on a Sunday afternoon. And it made me laugh, but it also like, it was something like very serious. It was a serious movie. It wasn't this, but like Precious, based on the novel Pushed by Sapphire, as an example. It wasn't that, but like take that as an example. Like, yeah, I'm not going to just watch this again on a Sunday. Like, it kind of woke me up where I'm like, oh yeah, not everything is like something to enjoy. You can appreciate a movie and watch it once and be like, that was an emotional experience that made me think of my relationship with my family. And oh my gosh, you know, I feel cathartic. That was cathartic. But you're not like, I gotta have a good cathartic cry every single day. You know what I mean?
Name of Hades.
Whoa, this is awesome. Hold on. We have at least 8. Wait, if I have 8 of each of those infusions, I deal more damage? When is that gonna happen? Never once in my life have I had this enough. Damien, who killed his sheep? Think hard. Nobody. Zelda Shroom. Nobody did. Who killed my sheep? Oh, it's ore. Oh, it's ore. But Winter Circle is so good. And this kind of binds me to having a bunch of air ones. I guess I'll do this one. Thanks for shouting that out. That was the appropriate amount of backseat gaming, by the way. That was the appropriate amount. Thank you. Wow, I actually kind of like the rework that they did with the skulls. Now that we realize that the thing I noticed at first was a glitch. We're doing okay. Oh, kind of just killed that captain there. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Oh, so for anyone who just joined, if you stuck around for from the raid, thank you for joining. This is the game of Hades 2. I'm going to give you a quick rundown. It's a roguelike, so we're getting new buffs every time. This is the daughter of Hades, Melinoi. Hades has been taken over by the Titan of Time, Kronos, who is also our grandpa. And we got to rescue everybody. But right now we're going up to Mount Olympus, trying to fight our way up to there to rescue those folks so that hopefully they can help us more. Bard the Jack dropping $10.10. 10. Doesn't that mean heaven in Chinese? I don't know. Well, I guess I should say Mandarin. I could be wrong, but thank you very much. Appreciate you saying, hey Damien, hey Coop, I did it. I forked out for a real fancy mattress, hoping it has my back just like the Coop. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Not thank you. First of all, thank you for the tip, but congrats to you on that. I also got a new mattress this year, and I'm like, yes, that's awesome. It's flipping sick. Have you not seen the Zone 4 boss yet? If you're not talking about Prometheus, then no. But if you are talking about Prometheus, yes, we've beaten him a couple times. Tien and 10 in Japanese. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the heads up, Initial Reality. Yeah, new mattress is a real game changer. So now that it's all over, I'm going to tell you my funny mattress situation. And it was a real, test of kindness. Not kindness, but like, are you going to do the right thing? So I ordered a mattress on like Black Friday, got a good deal. It was still, mattresses aren't cheap, but it was like a good investment because I was like, I need good sleep. I don't sleep well. Need to have this happen. It takes a really long time. I finally messaged them. I'm like, hey, you said it'd be a couple weeks. It's been several. I think it might be lost. And they were like, hey, don't worry. We're going to check in on it. We'll get to you in a couple days. And then they get back to me and say, hey, we're sending you another mattress. Sorry about that. And I was like, no worries. So about a week later, I get a box on my door, and it's super beat up, all torn into. But inside is like the vacuum sealed mattress, and the mattress is fine. So I get it undone. I get it all set up. And it's great. And then 2 days later, a much nicer box shows up that contains a mattress. And I was like, oh no. Oh, I have both mattresses now. But I've already opened up the other one, but that was in a beat up box and kind of gross. Like, who knows how long it was stuck in there, what happened to it. I feel bad. I think I should probably switch out the mattresses because this is the one I actually ordered that got to me on time. So I open up the new mattress and keep the back mattress to the side. And then they respond saying, like, how is the mattress? Remember, we have like a 100-day return policy and you can get a full refund, no questions asked. And I was like, oh, the wheels are turning. Oh, I could return this first mattress and just be like, yeah, I didn't like it. And then get a full refund and just basically have a free mattress. And I was like, that's such a good thing. Oh, I need to do that. And then after a couple days of pondering, I was like, not only is that kind of rough, yeah, you're taking from a corporation, but like, I don't know how big this mattress place is. I was like, that's also fraud at that point to be like, can I have a refund? So what I did was I started the process so that the company would pick up the old mattress to donate it because that's what they do. They were like, okay, we're going to donate it. And now here's your receipt and just send the receipt to the place so that you can get your refund. And I was like, right. But if I don't send my receipt, then they don't send me a refund, right? And they were like, yeah, but why would you want? And I was like, it's a weird situation. Just trust me. I don't want the refund. And they were like, yeah, if you don't want the refund, then just don't send it in. And I was like, great. So my chaotic good moment was I pay, or maybe neutral good. I don't know. But I didn't get the refund because I was already prepared to buy a mattress, and I did. I spent what I spent. An elephant is faithful 100%. But the mattress also went to a good place for somebody in need. Instead of me just giving it to a homie, it was like, no, this goes to somebody in need. But also, I didn't have to bother with getting it somewhere. Someone picked it up. So I'm like, that's neutral good right there. I'm like, that's the best I can do. I was like, I'm not going to have this cost me extra time and stuff, but that was the best I can do. The only issue was you have to wait at least 30 days of using the mattress in order to return it. So the only thing it cost me was I had to shove it into my closet to keep it out of the way for a month. And in doing so, I sort of lost access to my closet for a month. But I wasn't going to tell you guys this for a while because I was like, oh, I'm still in the phase of like waiting to return it, and I still haven't officially not gotten a refund for it yet. And God, things are expensive, so maybe I will. So I didn't want to just be like, let me tell you about this fraud. But anyway, neutral good is the best I could do. So anyway, Bard the Jack, I hope your mattress treats you well. Mine has been treating me well for the most part. RC Intox, subscribing for the first time. A very spicy welcome to you. Thank you for subscribing. Alrighty. Okay. This area always gets me a bit. I always feel like some of these enemies can fire really far with their projectiles and they hit hard. And all it takes is sort of forgetting the position of one of them before you're kind of screwed. Okay. Aphrodite. Are we going to see her portrait now? Her outfit that she's very proud of. Everybody be polite about her outfit.
In the name of Hades.
Why are they just not showing her? Ooh. Gain a chance to dodge for every air one you have. So this is awesome because we get that boon from Hermes if we get up to 8 air, which I'm trying to do. It's tough because I really would want to do this. This is really good. I mean, I kind of got to go for this. I got to do it. Okay. This will be good too. We got Kai Obby dropping 10 bucks. Thank you very much, Kai. Appreciate you. Saying, hey, Damien and Coop, you mentioned that you've been listening to Epic the Musical. I was wondering if you have a favorite album or song. I've been hyper fixated on it since the first album came out. So I haven't, to be full disclosure, I haven't finished the last couple albums yet. I'm taking my sweet time and I'm avoiding, you know, hearing things out of context. So I don't have a full answer yet. I do some of the ones I listen to just for enjoyment.
Away from her.
Oh, Melinoe's little boyfriend Icarus is here, everybody. He's lending some air support. Boom. Love that. Like, get away from her. I don't like her or anything, but, you know, it's not right to attack a witch. 1 second. I will answer you properly in just a moment here. Alrighty. So instead of listening to the whole album all at once, I did make myself a little playlist of some bangers that I enjoy. Let's see. Just, you know, I'm in the shower and I want to listen to some songs that aren't sad or about death. Some of my favorites are, Open Arms and Wouldn't You Like are definitely probably my two, like, most. Ooh, I just want to listen to this all the time. Puppeteer is fantastic. Full Speed Ahead is fantastic. Storm is fantastic. Let's see, what else? Now I'll go into the other one. Just a Man is great. Warrior of the Mind is great. Honestly, the first album is killer. Yeah, the first album is honestly 10 out of 10. You Would Be Such a Good Polities. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my God, thank you. Love that. If only I had his range, but I would love to be Polities. I can see Chance being Polities. Chance from Smosh. Though I would be honored. Let's see. Yeah, these are so good. They're all so good. No Longer You is great. Monster is great. Yeah, this is great. Cat Thou, this is a musical called Epic the Musical. It's great. Your attacks deal more damage? Great. Your specials deal more damage? Great. Stand your cast, you get more things? Great. This comes up way more. It's the boyfriend.
Go unseen, all right?
Same.
And also with you. Hi, Abby. Thank you very much for the question. Good question.
I saw huge plumes of fire shooting from the summit of Olympus recently.
Happy birthday to
The whole mountain was
Siggy!
erupting, but on closer inspection,
27th birthday. 27 is a great year.
fighting someone, and then some deranged eagle chased me off.
Oh, that was us fighting Prometheus.
That was Prometheus the Titan and his pet. He's turned against the gods.
M. Shine says, speaking of Chance, I've watched the recent episode of Spudhead too many times. It's so funny. Thank you so much. I was really pleased with that last episode. I have very little memory of it, and I got to watch it fresh because of that, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Because, like, you know, I don't know exactly when we filmed it, but, like, how long have I had a beard? Didn't have a beard for that. So it was really fun. Yeah, thank you.
I didn't realize he'd broken free. What do mortals have to do with this whole feud with Kronos, anyhow? I thought all he wanted was his vengeance. Probably Prometheus as well.
All right. Every 7 encounters, you receive a delivery of some extra health, and it gives you like a little boost. Gain 80 armor the next time you lose all your armor or become impervious. So this means that there's an achievement tied to it, meaning we haven't gotten it yet. But also, any of your Omega moves deal 50 extra damage, but they use extra magic. But that's so good. But honestly, every 7 is a lot though. But getting those boosts could make all the difference. I'm gonna say supply chain.
How did I know?
Ooh, Hera and Apollo. So if you haven't seen these games before, this room means that the gods are gonna have you choose at the start whose favor you want. Then the other one will attack you because they are Maud. And then you get their favor afterwards. So it's just a little tricky. I'm gonna go for Hera because her attacks could really screw me over.
You made the right move.
Thank you, Hera. Your cast Inflict Hitch. Finally, that's great. Ooh, make one random boon heroic and give it extra levels. That's so good. Hold on, what could we possibly get? That's great. That's great. That's great. These are all so good, dear God. Or this one, cast Inflict Hitch. Oh, this is so good, but I think I have to do Engagement Ring. I need to start getting more of the air ones.
Perhaps someday we'll all be able to resolve our differences more sensibly. But we're the gods and we're a family, damn it.
Sorry.
When you're here, your gods and your family. Oof. So yeah, Apollo rains heck down from above in the form of sun rays, which is literally my daily experience. Oh, y'all, guess what? I survived the Ren Fair without having an issue in the sun. Isn't that great? Thank goodness for my monthly shots. My little vampire shots. I am losing a little more health than I would have liked by this point, but at least I didn't die against the Cyclops like I usually do, so that's great. That is a first boss of an area that is somehow worse for me than major bosses later. It's a bummer every time.
Satisfied? Hecuba. Nicely done.
Are those hyacinth flowers? Aw, says, your Palasteria. I brought up hyacinths yesterday. That's crazy. Wait, where? Here? Where would they be? Oh, like, oh, those? Maybe. Is this still early access? Yeah, Zero Static it is, but like, damn, it's good. Like, I loved Hades 1. I played it early access. I played the full release. This feels like a full release game, and they just sort of keep adding to it. So.
Forgive my little outburst there, would you? Just
Oh,
a bit
these.
of bad temper. Runs in the family.
Oh, hyacinth, the purple ones, the color that hyacinth would be. Got it. I was about to say, like, yeah, I don't think these are hyacinth. They're there. Those probably are, yes, over there. After your cast expires, rapidly deal damage. That's great. Deal more damage until you take damage. But it's an air one, and that's great, so I'm going to take it. We're so close. I think one more infusion of air, and then we're going to get that extra bonus damage, which is huge. But how was the egg? The Scotch egg? The Scotch egg was great. I posted a Scotch egg in the Discord from the Ren Fair yesterday. It was really good. And y'all, I ran into so many friends. I was so happy. It was great. That was great. And then I saw friends like post that they were there, and I'm like, how did I miss you? The Ren Fair in Los Angeles or Irwindale. It's like 45 minutes east of LA, an hour east of LA. It used to have like this sort of loop the way it was set up, but now it's a straight line. So yeah, there's some wide areas where there's a lot of like hustle and bustle, but I'm just like, how do I miss people? It's a straight line. You gotta pass at some point. All right. Anyway. Joan Jetpack is dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Joan Jetpack. Saying, hi, Damien and chat. I'm so excited you're coming to the Netherlands next month. It'll be my first con, so just checking. Will you be there all con days? For sensory/energy reasons, I intend to go for only one day. I'd love to say hi. Good day to you, silly geese. Excuse me. Thank you very much, Joan Jetpack. Yes, I will be there all days of that con. The plan is for me to be there for all days of every con I'm going to. Thank you very much, Randomly Generated, for posting that in the chat. However, PAX East only has signing times. So I am only signing at PAX East for 3 hours each time, and it's going to be on Friday and Saturday. This is new info for y'all. I don't think I've talked about it yet. I think it's noon to 3 Friday and noon to 3 Saturday. I'm pretty positive. So yeah. And that being said, if you are at cons, you know, obviously I'll have a booth to like sign things and say hi, but I love meeting people. So always feel free to come up and say hi. I never have an issue with that. The only time I ever have an issue is when I think people aren't like respectful of your time, because usually you're going for something, and if we drop into a conversation, great. But I've had moments like there was one moment yesterday where someone like really like snagged me for a while instead of just saying like, hi, you know, nice to meet you, can I get a photo, or how are you? It was like it was kind of like a whole to do, and I was kind of like you're kind of okay, you're being a little rude, you know. It was a little tricky. So that's the only issue for me, but otherwise please feel free to say hey, even if I'm not at my table or anything, you know what I mean? So thank you. By the way, those 6 conventions are not the only ones I'm doing. They were just the first like little batch. I'll be posting about the rest of them soon. I saw a post from someone who ran into Shane, Court, Ted, and you. Yeah, I didn't see Ted, and Ted is like 9'10". How did I not see Ted? I did see Shane and Courtney, which is awesome. They were like one of the groups that I was like, I do know I have to, because it was a friend's birthday. So I was like, I know I have to see some folks for that. And so I was glad I ran into them, because if not running into them, I would have had to track them down. And reception at the Ren Fair is always really bad because it's in a semi-remote area and everyone's trying to use their cell phones all at once. So, yeah, Shelby. It was Shelby's birthday. It was great. It's a grand old time. Okay. Wait, where are the goodies? Oh, over here. There. Nice. Let's hope we get the run where there's not an extra boss in this area, because when that happens, that sucks. Alrighty. John Jetpack, I look forward to it. Park Minmin dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Park Minmin. Saying, hey, Damien, drive-by tip on my way to D&D. Okay, but I'm reading it in my brain with Doppler effect if it's a drive-by. Let's see. Just had a quick question about the Calgary Con. Are you able to accept a travel-size sealed store-bought food gift? Don't want to get something you aren't comfortable accepting. If it is sealed and store-bought and that level of safe, then yes, thank you very much. Also, if it doesn't take up too much room, because I usually have to, you know, I'm carrying a lot of like prints. Like I don't sell every print I have, but I don't want to be unprepared. So, I don't always have a whole lot of space left in my bag. But yes, that is totally fine. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. That's very sweet. Alrighty, making my way, not too much far behind now. Sorry for last stream, by the way. I was really behind on tips and had to end at a certain time because I was very tired, so I kind of marathoned through like a dozen at once. And it was very sweet that people tipped, and it was a good problem to have, but I felt bad about it. I really did. So, oh man, this is awesome. Heck yeah. We're raining down HE double heck over here. Okay. Oops. Ooh, dear. Ooh, dear. Yeah, I always forget fire isn't good for me.
Push closer.
We're not getting that extra boost from Aphrodite's thing, because I'm below that, like, health threshold, so I would like to get that figured out. Hooey. Nice. Oh, God. That red ring on the ground is them about to do a bunch of AoE damage. Yep. How can I make macaroni? I'm out of shells. Okay. Please, no extra boss.
My boon from chaos came alive.
Oh, swapping chaos. Transcendent Mind, you have extra magic. Okay, that's not as good as extra damage that we had, but that's fine. Good, we get to do a little bit of shopping before we have to fight the regular boss. Bard the Jack with 10 flipping gift subs as I live and breathe. Thank you very much, Bard the Jack. I appreciate you. Bard the Jack is gifting to Brenubi, Cheval, 1 Mikaru, Agent 01H, Humpity Dumpizzle, Bribobine or Bribobine, Aquino Game Lives, Natalie Noy, Cathau 23, and then Elrix Kirlinius. Bard the Jack, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. That's very, very nice of you. Welcome on into the newbies. Welcome back to so many folks. Also, the short guy Noah subscribing for the first time. A very spicy welcome to you. Thank you. Alrighty. But yeah, I had a lot of lovely individuals come up to me at the Ren Fair as well and say hello, which I was a little surprised by, just because I don't have like different colored hair anymore, and I was wearing a mask. It wasn't an issue that people said hi, but I was just surprised. I was like, really? You can see me? Kind of vibes, but yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a random god's boon.
A little gift.
Aphrodite! Health rebound whenever you exit the location, restore 100% if you have not lost too much, but we are below that. Whenever you use 40 magic, create a heartthrob. Your attacks gain power, but you prime 20 magic. Great. That doesn't matter at all. We can definitely do that.
I felt something.
And we've activated Tall Order, so now we have that extra damage. This is going to be crazy and good, and crazy good. Crazy good. I do wish we had a little more health so we could get that boon, but that's okay. Hello, Charon. Yeah, man, I know. Let's see here. Wait, do I have any? Okay, good. I was about to say, I need to hold on to this in case we get to meet Ares. You also have very recognizable tattoos, TBF. But my sleeves were up too. Like all of the normal stuff that is like, oh, there you would be. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna fight Eris, goddess of chaos, or chaos incarnate, I guess. And she has a literal gun. Here we go.
Thank you for your
Bard the Jack
service.
is also gifting to Tangy21 a very spicy welcome to you. Thank you.
Trouble.
Dreams you'd like to sell. Thank you for
So
dropping
he
350
thinks
bits.
he's supposed to be in charge where the real action is. Thought he was busy getting pecked to the brink of death over and over by some bird.
The bird is his best friend now, Eris. Please elaborate on the sunshots. I've never heard of this. I have a condition where there's a few things that can activate it, but one of it is too much direct sun. So I get like a bunch of hives and break out, and it's not fun. So I get shots every month, and it allows me to live normally. So thank goodness for that.
I can attest he and that bird have come to terms.
Yeah.
Come on, have pity on me, Eris. I have to deal with fire and feathers here and again at the top of Olympus.
It is a pretty good appeal, babe. But unfortunately for you, I don't have a heart. So come on, here comes your first helping of fire and feathers for the night.
All right, well, we'll just turn you into a pillow, I guess.
Here.
Oh, God, I hate having to dodge that. I'm so bad at dodging that first shot. Dang it. Really should have been more careful about that. Yep. I should stay over here. There we go. Stop it. Lady, stop.
Yeah, burn it all down. All mine. Fine.
Oh, God. I forgot how many times she fires that off. So I might get my first death of the night here, but that's okay because we have a few chances. Fires that so quickly. I don't have a whole lot of time to react once I notice that she's doing it, so I just need to be more careful and change up my strategy here. There we go.
All right, enough.
Okay. Yangi. 3 health, dear God. No.
Ooh, that's hot.
God. No. It's crazy. No. First death. That's okay. We'll get back to it. Now I can be a little less safe. That's fine.
Let's blow everything up.
There we go. Okay, cool. Having 1 death by this point is actually totally fine. And it means Athena might spawn. That's good.
Remember that.
Nice. Oh, cool. Yes, the special delivery of food and extra little boosts here. Awesome.
A golden
Oh, yeah.
apple.
Oh, yeah. So what are we looking at now? Because a lot of things got leveled up. Hold on. So Lucid Gain is a higher level, so more magic when we're standing in our own cast. That was already a thing. A bunch of extra attack damage. This is the one where we get boosts with if we have 80% health, which we don't, so that's a bummer.
The base of the mountain.
Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do? Because this is going to be my last area then. So I should probably be... I should probably give myself some survive here. Survivability. Lucky Tooth. I can get back up to 101 health if I fall. Engraved Pin is also always good, but it's a little more of a gamble, especially at the end there. I'm going to go for Luckier Tooth.
Very well.
What can I shop for? Extra health? You know what? I'm only 26 down. This might be good. 25 extra max health. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Shouldn't take too long.
So this is actual Mount Olympus. And it gets flipping crazy.
I'm here.
All the enemies are pretty beefy. They can do a lot of damage, but they're also at war with each other, so sometimes there's other fights going on. Dude, how was I supposed to dodge that? That sucked. I guess I need to time it better, huh? Ooh, Daedalus Hammer is very good. I like that. Yes, Daedalus Hammer. Oh, yeah. That is what we need.
The very mountain groans and rumbles underneath the feet of the princess. Its stonework shifting, not unlike her father's realm.
Ah, so they made it so Mount Olympus is pretty similar to the Underworld. Not the Coffee Machine is dropping 483. Thank you very much. Saying, hi, Damien. First time tipping, but I wanted to say thanks to you and the Coop for always being so supportive of me and my silly fan art / projects, even when it's Flesh McGordon. I love this community, and I wouldn't be where I am art-wise without you and the Coop. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I love that. And my hope is that, you know, when people send positive things your way, it is awakening confidence that already is coming from you. It's not like, it's not doing anything for you. It's just letting you feel confident in yourself. Which I think is great. Your skill is already there, you know, and the confidence could already be there, but other people are sort of in a way giving you permission to yourself to feel good about it. So I think that's awesome, but also know that it comes from you. All right, let's see here. I've made my water again. I've made my water with a little bit of flavoring. Hooray. Let's ride. And then Spicy Frosty Nina is dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, Damien and Coop, happy Sunday. Hope you've had a blast at Ren Fair. Thank you. I did have a fantastic time. I'm going to drop onto this person. Dewey. I had a really great time. Thank you. I'm really glad I got to do it. Many healing vibes to all those who need it. Now back to lurking as I'll be working this Sunday. I wish you the best of luck working this Sunday. Hopefully you can watch in the background or whatever and not focus too much on said work. Rest a little bit. I know not everybody gets to do that specifically on Sunday, and that's okay too. Dang, these things hit like a truck. What is it, specifically like the satyrs that were hitting me now? Dang. That's a busy week with the Ren Fair and Switch 2 thing. Yeah, it was, and I have, honestly, I have something every day all the time. And that's okay. It's a good thing, but I'm a little sleepy. Even tonight, I have to film an entire thing and edit it Tuesday, voiceover Monday, voiceover Tuesday, working on something Wednesday, and then I leave on Thursday. So let's see. Specials are faster. Attacks fire your shells all at once in a spread pattern. That's insane. After your specials fire, they fire again at you. Odd Fox, I do plan on doing panels. Yes. I need to get that solidified, but yes. At PAX East. Specials are faster. I am going to go for this one. Twisting Crash.
Imbued with greater strength.
Ooh. We haven't gotten anything from Selene yet, who gives you like an extra little like charge up boost from the moon, which is cool. I do hope we run into Ares. For anybody who's played this before, Ares is the new, you know, god that got updated, and we still haven't run into him in a couple different runs. So is there a specific condition I have to hit in order to make Ares appear? Without spoiling too much, but if it's like, yes, make sure you take only this type of path, or yes, make sure you have under this health, and I don't know. Just curious. Typhon, yes, there is. Okay. I might actually take the moment to look that up then. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where can I find Ares? My understanding is you will have to reach and possibly defeat the new final boss of the surface, and then Ares will show up in your first run after that. Okay, so there's a new final boss of the surface, not just... Okay, you have to beat someone. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize that there was a newest boss because I've only made it past Prometheus, and then the game stopped because that's as much game as there was, so I did not realize there was more. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know. That is the perfect amount of non-spoilers, and I thank you very much. Appreciate it, and cheers to y'all for being respectful and cool like that. Trying to think. I don't want to spoiler or anything, and I don't want people to tell me if I'm right or not, but I'm mentally trying to think of who this boss could be right now. Yeah, that range is ridiculous, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. No! Golly, man. Nuts. I'm the princess of the underworld. I'm not going to flip and hide behind torches all the time. Let torches do my difficult work.
Silence.
Prometheus did seem pretty final as a boss. Yeah, Demo Nacho. That's the tough thing, because, like, he's pretty hard for me to beat still. So now knowing that there's more after that, I have to really be careful and, like, conserve everything I can.
I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your love.
I'm also doing this because it'll still give us that extra boost by having another god that we're contracted to.
By now, you must have a particular favorite or two. Perhaps you shall continue to discover new dimensions in them all. Your choice.
Rise up and crash down. Fires a beam. Aw, man, they don't have my favorite one. That's okay. Hex restores 15 health up to 3 times, which replenish whenever you use fountains. That's good. It's not crazy good. Lunar Ray sucks. Wolf Howl is fun. This is good, but it's not going to be enough for what I need to, you know, survive. But I guess 45 health is nothing to sneeze at. This is awesome, though. This one could be good to help me, like, evade things.
Wolf Howl.
Nice. Ooh. Oh, there's another Selene room. But I don't think I need... I'm not gonna invest much into it. I'm gonna go for Aphrodite.
Taking off.
All of the, like, automatons are crazy. I guess we need something to... We don't have anything yet that, like, specifically does a lot of damage to armor. So maybe that's something I can look for in my next little boon options.
You dare.
I beat the boss once in very early access and haven't touched the game since they added a dog. Oh, they've added more than a dog. Goodness gracious. If you've been gone that long, there's an entire second half of the game that you haven't even touched yet. In a great way.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Whenever you exit location, any increase of life rewards, like max life, have greater effect. That's huge. Let's do that. Let's flippin' go. I don't think I need more magic. We'll check in with Zeus. Let's see here. River dropping 1111. Thank you very much, River. Make a wish. Appreciate the generous tip. Says electric wheelchair update. I painted stars on it. Hell yeah. Also, I need more driving practice than anticipated, which is disconcerting to my dogs and door frames. My today's wish is that every pigeon finds the patience and perseverance to do with what they want to do. That's very sweet. Yeah, I'm assuming that level of dexterity with like a new device is gonna take a minute to, you know, I'm sure it'll become second nature before long, but like, yeah, you probably need a minute to figure it out fully. I would imagine like having sort of the innate built-in sense of like how wide it is or what the turning radius is. That might take a minute, but it'll come with experience. The stars on it though sounds flippin' awesome. That being said, also I forgot to say at the Switch 2 event I did get to play Dragon Grab. It is the game where it's a 3-on-3 game where you are all using wheelchairs to go around this sort of basketball style arena or racing arena. So you have your Switch Joy-Cons, specifically like you're using them on the ground to like use each wheel. It was really interesting. I thought it was a cool way to like represent things, but it was sick. Demonacho, did you get to play Duskbloods? I did not. They did not have it there, but it was cool. Oh god, I forgot about this thing. I should not have gone for this one. Dang it, dude. That's nuts. Okay, Oof. Okay. This is what the wolf howl thing does. You go kaboo and just sort of jump down. It's fine. My favorite one is the one where you sort of like, I forget what it is called, but you sort of cast down this circle that is going to have a huge explosion in it in about 10 seconds or whatever. So it doesn't happen right away, but if an enemy is standing there afterwards, it does an insane amount of damage, and you can like boost it so that it does it twice, and there are extra little things that drop down too. Like it's a really useful, really strong attack. And there are other things where it's like, okay, the 4 seconds before it crashes down, you're invulnerable. So it ends up just being this huge literal nuke and like figuratively game nuke. This is all doing too much damage to me, man. All right, Zeus, what do you need from us?
In the name of Hades.
Lightning bolt effects may strike 2 times. That's great. Chain lightning damage. Ooh, that's great. But you prime extra magic. Shoot. I don't want to prime extra magic because soon that extra like 80 boost of ours is going to go away. So that would mean we're down to what? Like 110 or less? I'm going to do this time.
I grow strong.
Wispy Wiles upgraded. Oh yeah, and you get extra chance to dodge for each magic or each air you have. So this is kind of great. I don't know what imitation crab is. Sleepy Little Rider, unless you're getting like a really fancy sushi, it's what like crab is in most sushis. It's fish. It's sort of like sausages to meat as any kind of surumi or imitation crab is to fish, but it's mostly Alaskan pollock. It's Alaskan pollock. Yeah, like crab sticks, exactly. It's Alaskan pollock, which is a fish, sort of made into that specific, yeah, shape, I guess. Ooh, that's a lot, whatever the hell that is. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, literal dragon. That's sure. Sure, literal dragon. I forgot about you, yeah. No, these satyrs in this are insane. They're insators. No. Everyone's mean. Can't fire guns at me, sir, please. Don't Second Amendment me. See, this music is awesome. This is sort of what I had in mind for the Cyclops. Again, not questioning their game design. I just wonder where the like electronic music comes from for that. All right, more moon boosts. So we get 3 things to add. So let's see here. After using your hex, you move 5% faster. That's a given. We got to do that. Let's see. What are our last bits here? After using your hex, you can use it 1 more time during the next 3 seconds. That's fine. After using your hex, you're impervious for 1 second. That's not much. Ooh, this one's rough. Hex deals 20% damage to armor. We do need armor damage. Charges up automatically. Charges up automatically. 20% extra damage to armor. And then what is this? What are you? Your hex also deals damage before you rise up. Okay. Charges. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll be getting too many more boosts here, so I might as well. Kind of the same path by doing this. Extra damage to armor. Okay, we'll do this.
With Seleni's grace.
Ooh, Hera. Hera's really good, but then also more health. And I do really need more health. Gonna do that. No. You guys best be nice to me. No! I'm sorry. I do love this game so much. I don't love the choice of like a homing missile flying in from off screen that you can't even see. Like that thing is on the other side of the map. And it just does it. I'm just like, man, oh man, what am I supposed to do there? It's so rough. I don't really get that aspect. Or maybe there's something I'm not doing that I should. Is there a different kind of dodge that I should be aware of, or what? To lose a life on that, yeah, like that just kind of sucks. I don't know. It doesn't feel as earned. Like when I lose a life on other things, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot the boss's patterns. Like that's true. Like what am I supposed to do about these? I guess take them out quick. Maybe that's the drawback of this weapon in this area. Other things do have like blocking in there, so maybe that. I don't know, man. Now I'm only down to 1 death defy, which is hard going into a Prometheus fight. Jeez Louise. Not complaining, just a little bit like... Maybe we can buy some goodies to help us here. Oh, ooh, what's around? What's around? What can we buy? What can we get? Ooh.
Fishing point there.
Oh, a fishing point. Okay. Got to be really careful.
Come on out.
Ooh, okay.
I've got a pillar top.
Aw, it's like a Pokemon.
Flash, and
A little
thus the
Pokemon.
catch is made.
In the name of Hades.
Strikes emit chain lightning damage up to 4 times, but you prime 50. I still don't want to do that. Whenever you use magic, a random foe struck by lightning. There we go. That's the spice. Okay. Let's go for these. More dodge, exactly. I think we're 35% now. 33. Oh. So at a certain point, it starts to taper off, I think. Wait, I thought it was 5%. No, it's 3%. Okay, that makes sense. 33% is not bad. Okay, let's see. Gonna scroll over here real quick. Have you tried dodging 33% more? I could. I don't think that exactly works out in the way that we'd want it, though. I don't know if this is part of the update or if it's just been a while since I've played. But I feel like I used to be able to dodge a lot more quickly between dodges. Maybe that's something I need Hermes for. Another boon from Hermes.
Satyrs.
God, these are rough, always. Ooh, okay, see, running around doing a little bit extra lightning, that's always fun. It's always good. These things, okay, gotta make sure it dies now, or it becomes a problem. Oh my god, dude. Crazy. No. Just normal zombie guys, that's fine. Want to make sure there's nothing else coming at me. These are easy to fight. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, I'm not going to use all my goodies now when I will need them later. And the things that fire from off screen have a shield. I'm just like, man, oh man, they're going hard. What is next? Oh, more things to purchase. And Aphrodite, but more things to purchase. Ooh, I might need to go for that because we have 420 something to spare, and maybe I could get some food. Aphrodite's great, but I don't think we need one more boon. I'm gonna use this money while I can. Yeah, this would have been our last area before a boss fight, so that's the move. Okay, so obviously got to get this 50 health. Oh, I can afford all of it. Great. Good. Boosting one of my boons. Whenever you use magic, a random foe struck by lightning bolt effects may strike 2 times. Bolt damage does more. I'm gonna do this one, the double strike. And then Apollo, come on, give us something good. Give us something good that helps us dodge more or deal with armor. No, not armor, because that's not going to matter for the boss fight. Attacks may inflict daze. Okay, after your Omega Cast expires, rapidly deal damage. I'm going to do attacks may inflict daze because at the very least we're attacking all the time. And we don't usually do the Omega Cast at all in this build, so that's the move. Okay, this is the... Oh, bond. Right, I can bond with it? Oh, there's a little stoat. A little weasel friend. Hi, weasel friend.
Golly. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. I knew you would. Golly, the honor is mine. Let us protect each other from now on.
Y'all, I just Pokemon'd. Done. It's Opa's best friend, golly! We got Easy Hellcat being a very generous Mother Goose. Can we please get some Mother Geese in chat for Easy Hellcat dropping 50 flippin' bucks? Thank you so much. Saying, wow, thank you. If you recall, 2 years ago, I went through hell with an X and had to get an RO after I decided to go to school to be an advocate. Well, today was my first week as an SA advocate in my career. So happy. Thank you to all the 4 years of, thank you all for the support through these years. Congratulations, Easy Hellcat. That is such an incredible thing to do as a human being and just contributing to society in a way that needs it from somebody who understands. I think that's so flippin' cool. I'm really stoked for you. Congratulations on behalf of humanity. Thank you, because that's very needed. What an awesome way. What an awesome way to support folks. That's truly wonderful. So thank you very much for the generous tip, but more than that, thank you for being awesome. Alrighty. Alright, doggy friend. Enjoy your last run before we switch to Weasel forever. Alright, Prometheus. This is always a tough fight, but let's go. Did that full heal me? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, let's flipping go, actually. Let's.
I knew it. Resist all you like, yet the age of gods shall end. Time shall see to it. And thereafter a golden age of enlightenment shall begin, in which you gods hold far less sway.
If I somehow gave you the impression that I'm interested in your doomsaying and false prophecies, I assure you I'm not.
Tell him, Illinois.
Your disregard is the very reason you're no longer fit to rule. I know you'll never relinquish this mountain. Fall with it, then. Fly, Atos.
His name is Atos. A little too close to Kratos. Sorry, Greek mythology, you should change it. Because Kratos killed all the gods now, so there you go. God, that's so much damage right off the bat. I flippin' love that. Okay, stand out that way, then. Oop. Come on. You gotta remember it. It's gonna be good in middle, good on top, good on bottom. We'll good on middle, good on top, good on bottom.
Time cannot be stopped. My forces have regrouped.
No, why do you have satyrs in this fight? That sucks a lot. I can't do much against them. They fire lasers and missiles, and I hate it a lot. So much. Truly, I do. With all my heart. I have hate in my heart only for that.
Witchery.
Yeah, witchery. It's all I do. And you see the future. Shut up. Like, you've got your future. I see it all in your witchery. No, you're a soothsayer. Middle is good, top is good, middle is good. So, top is good. So, middle is good. So middle, top, middle, top, middle. Oof. Oh, losing my health. Which means I'm doing less damage. No, I will not fall. You fall, stupid. You trip. Trip on this. Trip on these skulls. Idiot. You fart baby? You are not but a fart baby. I don't like your general vibes. Your hair is whack. Your fit is whack. Your vibes are whack. There we go.
If you could see what I've foreseen, you'd not believe it anyhow.
Good. Then shut up forever, you fart idiot baby man. Got him.
This too shall pass.
What are you, my mom, giving me sage advice that doesn't really take effect until later, and I realize how much wisdom she has that I couldn't appreciate as a teenager because now I'm an adult?
A feather.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Flustered Custard is also dropping 1111. Make a wish. Thank you very much, Flustered Custard. I appreciate you. Saying best wishes for the cons, Damien. I'm about to close a short comic, 20 pages. It'll be the first I wrote and drew all by myself. That's awesome. Congrats to you. I'll see it in print at the end of May, and we'll work cons all summer to sell it. Don't know when my next stream will be. I will miss it. Well, that's flipping awesome. Look, if you've got multiple interests in your life, sometimes one will take a back seat more than the other, as much as you want to spin all the different plates at once. Trust me, I get it. But that's really cool. It's really awesome to have that kind of drive to make something and actually do it. It's more than most can say. It's more than I can say. I'm not doing that. So that's flipping sick.
Not even the intense heat rising from the mountain's central hearth can entirely dispel the chill here in the air. A gathering storm, not wrought by gods, but something else.
Frosty, the snowman.
Something friendly?
Yeah. Ooh, new area. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Very excited. Ooh.
The summit's just ahead.
A beautiful fountain. I mean, I guess I'm not going to use a different relic because I still need that extra little, like, death defy that I have. Yum, yum, yum. All the healing I can eat. Wow, this is so cool. I did not realize they'd added a fourth area along with, like, the Ares update. No wonder. Receive a boon, but from who? Receive 30 magic plus. Hold on. What's up here? I still don't have, I don't have a chaos boon anymore, do I? Okay, I thought I did, but I don't. So I do have a lot of magic. I guess I should have primed that extra magic because I don't need it. Receive a boon. I mean, that's pretty cheap. I should probably do it. After 4 encounters. Not bad. Yeah. Whoa, the summit. Okay, well, I guess I should have called that. Yeah, it's the top of the mountain, but like, yeah, they did say that Olympus was under siege and there was a war. And the entire time I've been like, damn, it doesn't seem like the gods are doing much, and we kind of have to do everything. So this is really interesting.
Out there, is that something's inside those clouds? Oh gods.
Oh no, it's other Titans. Oh no. It's other Titans. I don't think any other gods are on their sides. I think they've just got more Titans. Yeah, that makes sense because it's Kronos, then they got Prometheus. Now, well, that's not good. I think this is where Zeus lives, you guys. Well, they said it's something cold, so I don't know if it'd be Atlas. He'd, you know, shrug and we'd be like, whoa. I forgot the wind and the cold ones. I forget all the names, but like, it's gonna be something. Lorraine CBX, thank you for the 120 bits. Appreciate you. I'm gonna keep on reading things out, obviously, but I'm gonna lock in a little bit because I'm gonna die if I don't, and I really want to appropriately give this new area the respect it deserves and not immediately die because it took a long time to get here. God, these are new and weird, but they're better than the satyrs. Weird little eyeball beasts. They almost, actually, they look like chaos. Wait a minute. Yeah, these have, these like egg pod things are similar to the ones we usually see around chaos. Like they're like primordial eggs or whatever. So I wonder if, ooh, there might be some kind of weird crossover here where it's like, yeah, they used chaos. Chaos isn't on anyone's side necessarily. Uh-oh. Echidna and Typhon are the parents of monsters. Well, then I guess Typhon would have to be this. Yeah. No spoilies if you already know, but I'm just thinking that's that. Ooh, that's weird now. That the be not afraid ass angel. I am afraid, you angel.
Incoming.
The what? You can't just do that. You can't just have that here. That's an entire ass monster. You can't do that. Oh my god. That's a universe level threat right there, whatever that was. It's huge. Where are you? Time to gather whatever this is. Weird tooth. What the hell was that? Stabbing me from the ground. Who does that? How dare you? Oh, more Selene or just a bunch of different boosts to what we already have. I'm gonna go with this one. This did not have the boost that we needed it to have.
Next floor. That's God's.
That's not a Minotaur. That is a Titan. That's got to be a Titan of something. Or like, if you mentioned, you know what? You did mention Echidna, goddess, who are parents of monsters. So, yeah, maybe they're just firing out spooky babies. Echidna and Typhon. Just... Oof. Jeez Louise, man. What in the Evangelion? What in the flipping Evangelion over here? Oh god, okay. This thing is built like a tank. This is wild. Oof. Okay. Okay, oof. Ooh. You know what I just realized too is since this was at the Switch 2 preview event, thank goodness, Monster Pack was that. Wonder if it'll be full release soon. Because I think if it's going to come out on the Switch, it's going to have to be a full release. They might have little updates, but I don't think they do early access on Switch. Attack steal more damage. Hell yeah, dude. 3 levels boost to that. No hit bonus damage or attacks inflict days. I'm going to do this one for sure. Way more damage in a way larger area. Hell yeah. That's really good for us and very needed right now. I'm also looking for those little sparkles that give us the like voice acted moments of the area that you're in is the thing. Place where the thing happens. I want to fish in there. Whatever hell beast is waiting for us there.
Closer to the top.
Oof, okay. Ooh. Little angel things are bizarre. God, no, that's awful. Terrifying little thing. Oop. Another little boost. Apollo, my guy. Oop. In each encounter, the first foe you slay returns to fight for you. That's so cool. Self-healing while you have at least 3... Oh, this is so difficult. While you have at least 3 fire, which we do, whenever you take damage, restore some health. So you get 30% of that health back. Dude, having something fight for you is so cool. But they don't do that much damage, and it's not always reliable. Whereas this is... We basically take 30% less damage with a little bit of health back. This is so good. I feel like we kind of need the heals, folks. I'm so sorry to disappoint. There's nothing I love more than having monsters on your side. That's my favorite thing, but like, we gotta do this. We gotta survive. Wow, okay, that was easier. I expected it to be a full-on like thing, but it's not. Okay, let's drag high and lose gain. All right. Man, this ghost is real lost.
Go, Hecuba.
Go, Hecuba.
Why, thank you.
Nice.
Look upon me.
Nice. Crispy Wiles has been upgraded again. 36% dodge chance. Hey, I'll take it. Man, I'll take it. Okay. Let's see here. Honigmond is dropping 5 flippin' bucks. Thank you, Honigmond, saying, "Hi, Dames. Had kind of a bad week. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're okay. Can't wait to see you in the Netherlands. Need recommendations? Not that I could provide them. I'm German." Well, thank you. No, I don't have a whole hell of a lot of time to explore in the Netherlands. The flights are so long that it's already going to be much longer than the normal convention thing for me. But I'm just gonna look up the area and see what sounds interesting to me, and I may ask folks for some like local recommendations of like, make sure you stay away from this restaurant. It's touristy, but this other one's awesome. But otherwise, I'm just excited to explore a little bit. Okay. Oh, another Apollo and a boss fight in between. This is crazy.
I know this place.
I know this place. Oh my gosh. It's Disneyland. Those drums are crazy, and I'm not even in a fight yet. What is going on over here? Oh, God. I was about to say, it's got to be that angel thing.
That's a tail.
Oh, no. That's just the tail of something. That's crazy. Oh, no. What in the Binding of Isaac? Huge boss fight over here. I'm gonna lock in here. Sorry for not talking too much. Just need to survive because we need to make it to the 4th boss whenever we get to it. Gotta do it. Have to be able to see Ares in this update. Oh, God. God, I don't like the damage I'm taking. What is this? Oh, God. No. So close. Lock in. Make sure I don't lose any of my death defies here. Please, please, God. No! So close. There we go. Woo! Monster repelled. Okay. That clearly was not the actual boss, so that's nuts.
That monster, that was Typhon.
That was Typhon. Okay. Great. Good. Sun Worshipper now? And hey, we're back. Oh, but hold on. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times, but only a 10% chance. That's so good, though, and it would give us that extra dodge. Extra dose attack has a chance to hit 2 times. Necromancy's cool, but like it's not gonna really do much for us. Like, think about that boss fight just now. Like, there were a couple of those like random little things, but this isn't gonna help us in that. This will. Think about the last room where there was like a couple monsters, but we kind of just chewed through them. Like, I think this one makes the most sense, the extra dose. We'll get the extra dodge, 39% chance dodge. We have to survive. We just have to. Oh, thank God we can purchase something. We don't have much money left though. Damn. Rough time to really need to buy something here. Oh,
Hermes,
Hermes. Hi, buddy. A big old heal. That's awesome.
You made it all the way up here. That's great. Except what isn't great is Typhon. You've run into him already, probably.
Oh no.
That size monstrosity and all his brood.
This storm, this infestation. All of this is Typhon's doing then. How did he get here? How do we stop him?
No easy answers for you, except Gramps brought this on us, all part of his plan. The others can hold fast a while in Pop's palace, but they need your help. I better report to Heck. Be safe.
Aw, heck. Okay, so we can't afford much here. What we can afford is either one Apollo boon and that armor. I really think we need this like huge amount of healing here. And then we would have enough afterwards for armor. So, sorry, Apollo, but healing 2 under 2 health back is incredible. And then armor.
Reinforced.
All right. Whew, this is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. I have no idea what to expect. So it's either going to be easier than I thought and we'll be just fine, or I'll get my crap rocked immediately, and that's okay too. Jesval13 dropping 15 flipping bucks. Thank you very much, Jesval. I appreciate you. Saying, so there I was on my phone when I tap on a notification. Turns out it's your con schedule. I can't believe you're coming to Calgary Expo. I can't either. I'm so excited. It's so last minute, but I'm really stoked. I was in disbelief. I specifically looked for you, but I have this thing called ADHD. Maybe you've heard of it. Yes, I do. I have heard of it, but I forgot. No. Yeah, I'm really stoked for Calgary Expo. It's gonna be really cool. So flipping heck yes. All right. But thank you. That's very, very sweet, and I'm very stoked. All right. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. More money, please. Bunch of free healing, please. No? Okay.
This is it.
This is it. The big fight. Oh, that'll do it. Father of all monsters. Okay.
Father of all monsters.
Jeez Louise, buddy. So you don't even know where he is? Isn't he like fighting on the front lines? That's what we've been sort of sold in all this. Oh my god. Oh god, that's insane. Yeah, I have no idea how much health he has in this. That's incredible. That's a good little tinge of story flavoring they did there, but damn. Very scary. Oh my god. Okay. Eggs. Eggs. They're so expensive. No. Oh, I guess one of these things would have helped me a lot to fight, but screw it. Better dodge. I don't regret it.
He's looking worse.
No. I will not feast. Nor will your babos. Second.
Everyone lend me your strength.
Kingdom Hearts is light and friendship. Come on, guys.
Now, young lady, finish this.
You can do it. Come on. Believe in yourself. Did somebody else want some help here? Oh, I'm not supposed to be there.
He's recovered.
I found him. Come on, guys. All we have to do is believe a little more.
We would never give in to Typhon.
You're right, Donald. We will go for the eyes. His dumb old little eyes. Stinky little eyes. Just like the Cyclops. It always works out when you just take something's eye and then let it be. Okay, woof. So you're the monster daddy. Oh, God, I really wish we'd gotten any attack that did more damage to armor. That's crazy. Okay. I guess our little, like, werewolf jump thing works.
Not pass this test if you don't study.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to talk faster if you want to get some info out, buddy. Making it a little difficult for me. Okay. Get your tentacles out of here. Okay. Okay, that really took us down. Any hit from this dude hits like a truck. Understandably, look at him. But like, geez Louise. Oh my god, I need to dodge that better. No. Keep taking damage at the dumbest times. Dang it, dude. Ah, okay. We have one Death Defy left after this, but I can't afford to be willy-nilly about my attacks. I need to be really smart about the dodges. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah! First try, baby! There's got to be something more. He's going to pop back out, and we're going to be like,
Fool, you monster.
no way. This can't be it. Are they going to show us our, like, proper finishing run, and then at the end of it be like, oh, by the way. No, we got to have Wispy Wiles. We got to have, what was the other one that really helped? Tall Order was great. Extended Family was important. Yeah, this is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I don't think we need to show Luckier Tooth. I think we can show, this is just for us to be like, look at what we did. Self-healing. Aw, we did it. Self-soothing. All right. Hell yes. He's gonna pop back out though. No.
Finally, the terrifying storm tearing apart the fortress of the gods starts to relent. Perhaps because its monstrous source is nowhere to be found.
Hell yeah.
At least for now.
Okay. Give me the eyeball.
A void lens.
A void lens. Nice.
Thus, the ever-ready princess of the underworld gained the very heights of Mount Olympus to confront an unspeakable
There's gonna be
horror
more.
that awaits.
Hey.
It is no secret to which horror I refer. No secret now to its enormity, its boundless anger, or its many, many eyes. Such horrors cannot truly be destroyed unless the princess can come up with something at a future time.
Ow! Return to Shadow now.
Hell yes. So if this is the first time you're watching this and you just watched that crazy, what you said it was a 50-minute run, hey, we did it. There is now stuff that we can do in the main hub area with all the materials that we gathered along the way. I'm sure there's going to be new dialogue options now that we fought Typhon. Congratulations, you have withstood the incomparable fury of Typhon, the father of monsters, but he shall return. What happens next for Princess Milinoi shall be revealed as part of our 1.0 launch. That's what I was saying. I was like, they got to be ready for a full 1.0. It's got to be a full release. For now, we have more to do in early access, including our next major update. You may have more to do as well, so look to the ominous Pitch Black Stone and fearsome Oath of the Unseen for greater challenges. Thanks for playing Hades 2. All right.
Oh, that was productive.
And now we got a weasel friend. Hi, Froggy.
Mwah. We beat the father of all monsters, Freenos.
Yeah. We did it, Freenos. And that's why I gave you a little smooch. Alrighty.
Well, you're back.
Hey, what's up, Dora? That's our ghost bestie. Also, Rusa Maria dropping 568. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Saying, hi, Damien. Been lurking and watching a lot of your content for the past year and wanted to pop in and say thanks for being around. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. Really love your content. It's like a comfy blanket. You've also helped me feel more at ease with being neurodivergent. Excuse me. Sorry for burping in that sweet message. That's very, very sweet. And I appreciate you. That's, one of the highest honors I hear, people say is that they just feel more comfortable being neurodivergent as a part of themselves now. And I think that's super flippin' cool, and I appreciate it, and I thank you. Yeah, I want that to be the case, because I know, we all run into a lot of things day to day that make it difficult or make it almost like questionable to be who we are. And I really am extremely happy when I hear someone else feels better just because I'm vocal about it. So, thank you. What's up, Dora?
The renewal project's up to a fine start. How are you managing with all the new responsibility?
Okay, I guess. Sometimes I think I'd rather not be doing anything. But I get that somebody's got to do this stuff, and it's not like any of those slackers out there are going to do it.
Yeah, Dora. Cookies and Apple Cream says, Damien Haas plays Hades. What's up? Yes, I do. In fact, well, in case you're not there yet, I won't say it, but we just beat the as far as you can go boss in the Mount Olympus section, which is they previously just had the third tier boss for the longest time, and I didn't realize they added a fourth. So we just beat the fourth. So, hey, and we are fresh back from that run. So I'm excited to see what new 100% both games, no worries. Okay, great. Well, Typhon. So that was the first time seeing Typhon and beating Typhon. So I'm stoked. I'm curious to see how the dialogue options are going to change because of it.
It can be fulfilling, helping others, having a sense of purpose.
Making your bed on weekends, getting your homework done, high-fiving your friends, supporting your family.
My purpose, Mel, is only to hang out.
Sick. All right. Ooh, do we get new goodies now? Sword of the Night. Argent Skull. The daughter of the god of the dead shall rise beyond her station and prevail on certain mountain peak whilst using each of the various nocturnal arms. Okay, so beat the last bits with every one of the weapons. Great. Oh, and we completed this one. We get 1,000 money from that. And since we've made friends with the Stoat, aka Weasel Friend, now we can feed it all kinds of treats. Hopefully I made those. Yes, more treats. And that's how you boost those things. Oh, good. Eris is here.
Don't bother.
No, I'll just pick up your trash. It's whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'll do it again. Power move. You're so cool. Enjoy your gun.
Great job last night, babe. Is that what you want to hear? Well, tough, because you won't be hearing it from me, other than that one time.
I don't want to hear anything from you. I kind of wish you weren't here.
As much as I probably would appreciate the occasional bit of encouragement from you now that you mention it, Eris, I know it's not your tendency. I was just checking up on you.
Aw, thanks. Whenever you accomplish something important, it's like you're putting a knife right in my heart. Though, good to know you'll come around and check up on my corpse.
Promise.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Shut up!
I will say in this new update, I really like that they've made Eris a little bit more comedic with things like that. Like, shut up! Like, those moments are really fun and endearing. Because, like, yes, Eris is supposed to be goddess of chaos. That's how she's supposed to be. But, like, sometimes when a character just is such an ass all the time, it's kind of like, yeah, we get it. So I do like those moments of just like, you know, congrats. Except I won't be saying that. Except for maybe that one time just now. I'm like, that's really funny, and I love that. I'm so praying we can romance her, says Kelfon. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. Let's see here. Who can we offer gifts to in a way that matters? Odysseus. Nemesis. Oh, the guy from that musical. She's an ass, but a likable ass. Unlike Asterius from Hades 1, who is just a plain old ass. Who is Asterius again? I feel like I'm forgetting. Was he the, like, bookkeeper guy? Yeah. Anyway, Nemesis. Yeah, you know what? If you're going to have somebody just be kind of a jerk to Melinui the whole time, Nemesis makes more sense to me. Oh, the Minotaur. That's right. Okay, we can go fishing with her soon. That's cool. We definitely want to do that. We got to get some gifts. Oh, Moros. We got to give Moros some ambrosia. Dora and I can go good. Damien talking, take two. Beep. Dora and I can go fishing too. It's like Darky gang. That's right, Damien. Very good. Yeah. Cool.
Polyphemus. Yeah. Polyphemus is here.
Great. Got that. You know what? No. Clip it. Say it 9 times. Ooh, good. I can finally invest in getting some more nightmare. Nightmare.
Order approved.
All right. Well, good. We got some, Ooh, I can straight up buy these now. I might have to do that in a minute, but we'll see. First of all, I will be selling this pillar top. Goodbye, little buddy.
Tonight's catch.
I will be selling all this rubbish. Ooh, I have forgotten. Please excuse me. When it has a little cauldron on it, that means it's still needed for recipes, or is that it's no longer needed? Like, is it safe to... Oh, well, I guess I just answered my own question because I just got fangs for the first time, so there's no way they're not needed. So let's see here. So the other things like Holy Moly, and Lotus, Myrtle, Driftwood, these things can be given. I guess I don't even need to right now because I've got a bunch of that currency. I do need more nectar. Okay, great. All right. Well, first of all, If Moros wants some ambrosia from us, we gotta find Moros and hang out. Oh, Dora, you silly goose. What are we gonna do with you? The needed just means in general. Oh, okay, interesting.
Goddess.
Yes.
You've
Odysseus.
Typhon to contend with on that mountaintop, Goddess. Our shades say he's near the size of a mountain himself. But please tell me that's hyperbole on their part.
No, he's bigger than 2 mountains. He's a mountain range.
Well, to put it in perspective, by my estimation, he's at least 100 times the size of Polyphemus.
Yeah,
Though
you
I've
couldn't
not
even
had the
deal with that
opportunity
dude.
to take his measure properly.
You'll take his measure yet, I reckon.
Killed
It's what
my
you've done
sheep.
with every other foe you've faced thus far. Our shades and the good witch think it unwise to take on such a threat yourself, but you're not planning to back down, are you?
No.
Good.
Killed my sheep.
Okay. Talk to mother. So, people new to this game, Hecate has raised us. She is not our birth mother. She's kind of a motherly figure. And she's got abs for days.
Has the thin air upon that mountain made you mad, Malinoe? Confronting Typhon of all creatures face to face. Hermes told me everything, save what was going through your head.
We did it, though. It worked out fine.
He's much, much larger than any other foe I've faced, but that doesn't make him invincible. I suspected he'd have a difficult time contending with a small, quick adversary.
Yeah, he was kind of like a little baby.
I would commend you for the outcome were I not so utterly aghast. The father of all monsters may not be quite so easy to surprise ere you confront him again. Do not take unnecessary risks or lose sight of the task.
Do not take unnecessary journeys.
Yes, headmistress.
But isn't that part of it? We have to... Oh, I guess she wasn't originally telling us to go to Olympus. That was kind of our own thing. I don't know, man. I feel like we kind of had to.
No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has.
Insight into
Just have to
offerings.
slay him anyway.
Re-energize the god statues on Mount Olympus, which you may then use to repel your foes' scales. We didn't run into that before. You know what I do need to make, though? Some beast-loved morsels for my little babos. I do also need to make some sweet nectar, but these all take too long. Yeah.
Power to create. This'll take a little while.
All right. Cooking up some treats for my sweet, sweet beasts. Let me get a nectar. Let me get, I'm not going to buy an ambrosia right now, but I guess, Moros is not around. That's too bad. I'd really want to do that. But who needs what? Okay, sorry. Nope, sorry. I think it was Odysseus that needs one more nectar so that we can then have time. Twin lures with Dora. That's the big one. You also need nectar. You also need nectar. I'm going to give it to Odysseus, though. Oh, I have 2, so I'll give one to... Yeah.
You know, I journeyed far and wide throughout my mortal days.
We've heard.
Met great mortals and even greater gods, but never could I have imagined ending up here, only to receive such a handsome gift from one such as you.
Oh.
They say life takes strange turns, and so apparently does death, Odysseus. Whatever the fates may have in store, I hope you'll always be nearby to lend your counsel.
Rabbits on Chalk, thank you for gifting a sub to Spookston. Appreciate you. It's very nice of you. So next time we talk to him, we can have a more, oh man, Nemesis isn't here either. No, does nobody want gifts no more? Oh, it's like you can't even give someone a gift anymore. What's this world come to? No one need gifts anymore.
2 further victories.
Dying wish, swim lessons. The father of all monsters vanquished by our own princess. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, kid. Oh, plankton. That's going to be the scales thing. That matches the color of what we got, so, all right.
Take all the time you need.
Mandrakes.
We'll keep it safe.
Olive branch.
Grow strong.
Garlic. I didn't end up going to that other little spot here. Have they updated this at all?
Take care, Father.
Stay strong, Daddy. Sorry. I apologize to everyone for that. Okay, let's see. Time to make friends with a little weasel. Where's my little weasel friend?
Welcome back.
Hello, little weasel. How you doing today? How you doing today?
Feeling feisty, are we?
Oh, the little squeaks. Oh, we got it. We got to be friends with it. Squeak, squeaking.
Whence came that tiny beast?
Why you talk like that?
Stay here.
Oh, he's already trained. So good. Time to treat the beast.
Here, Golly.
What do you even do? While together, you have a 3% now 4% dodge chance and move speed. While together, you are 13% more likely to find Flora. That's actually great. Gale deals 300 damage when scratching foes in retaliation. That's fine, but I kind of like our dodge chance. Let's get that sweet, sweet dodge chance. Would you like a secondary treat?
We're here for each other.
Better dodge chance. Or Flora. Not dodge chance. Okay, well that was
May we converse?
awesome. May we converse? Yeah, we can always converse, my guy. Let's have a chit-chat.
Mind telling all these shades that no, the father of all monsters isn't back? Because they're so caught up with this outrageous rumor, they don't buy it when I tell them.
You're gonna want to sit your coccyx down.
Commander, the thing is, I confronted
Let's have a
Typhon
kiki.
myself just last
Yeah,
night.
let's have a
While
kiki,
Kronos
you and
schemes
I.
From the underworld, that monstrosity attacks Olympus.
I knew all that. It's just, I was just checking to see if my disciples had the nerve to stand up for that which they truly believed. And they did. Nice going, everyone.
So you knew of Typhon's return?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made it from Olympus all this way.
Aw, that's the one we saved, little guy. Oh my gosh, these are wearing little silver moons. Is that because they're fans of us now? Or are they just, is that what warriors wear? I don't know. Screw it. I just think that's real sweet. Okay. So we've not maxed this one out yet. This one, ooh, we can finally max this one out. Aspect of Millenoi. That's super cool. Let's do that. Or, just want to make sure I'm not doing anything prematurely here. Aspect of Circe. Yeah, we need more Nightmare for that. Aspect of Millenoi and Aspect of Pan. I would need 2 more for the Aspect of Pan. I'm actually going to save it for that because Aspect of Pan is kind of sick for the daggery weapons. And so I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off on using that flippin' Nightmare. But for this one, Cinder and Adamant, I think I can just do that. I think I can do that. Let's do it.
Our bond is finally true.
Nice.
Oh, something's going on back there.
All right. So we used the skull, and that was just fine. You know what I might do real quick? I might do one of the quick runs at the this here scrying stone, because this will allow us to do like 8 rooms or whatever. In 8 rounds, we'll get beast loved morsel. Like it'll be done cooking. That was the worst way to possibly explain that, but I hope you know what I mean. So yeah. It'll be 8 rooms worth of stuff. So let's do Heartache. We'll do this one. City of Afir. Before I do that, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. We're gonna stream for maybe another half hour, a little bit more. That's why I wanted to start early today, so thank you. Because I knew that, you know, it's gonna be a little tough to stream when I am traveling so much for cons, so I wanted to have like a little longer Sunday stream. So I will be right back. Please spend time with my animals and make sure they're doing okay. BRB. So sorry, I fell in. Welcome back to me. Thanks for hanging out. 3 cheers for Chair. I'm so glad everybody is stoked to see Chair. That makes me very happy. Respectfully, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Getting ready for the rest of stream. Let's flip and go. I'm going to do this challenge thing like I said, because then we get to unlock some more things. And maybe we'll finally be able to talk to the other NPCs that were not here this time around. Congratulations, you've been politely pranked. Oh, how polite. Thank you. How absolutely silly of you. How absolutely silly of you.
New assignments.
Let's do this. Aspect of Medea. Alrighty. See, lovely Deviant Alyssa is dropping 5 flipping bucks. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Saying not to get too personal, but I just want to say thank you for talking about continued mask wearing. As someone who's been pretty much stuck housebound since 2020 due to elevated health concerns, it means a lot to know that some people do still care. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry to hear about your situation. You know, it's tough because I understand people's desire to no longer do it. It's also weird that people made it political. That's stupid like a fart and dumb as a butt. But just for me, I know I get sick easily around a lot of people, and I don't want to get other people sick. So, you know, I can't wear it 100% of the time, but if I'm at an extremely populated area, yeah, I'm going to throw on a mask. It's not that big of a thing to do, you know? It's not that hard. Okay, Omega Cast, your casts also blast the area. Cast expanded size. So if I cast, they're gonna do damage to me as well. Okay, interesting.
To think we wage war against our own grandfather. Not that we should give Kronos that sort of credit. He's a disgrace to our line, a hateful titan, not a god. Not family.
Do you wear a mask on planes? Just wondering. Yeah, I mean, definitely planes. Something like planes, something like a convention where there's a bunch of people. Like, if I'm just walking around outside and there might be a person here or there, I'm not going to do that. But, you know, the Ren Fair is an extremely busy weekend, so there was just like a ton of people all jammed into one spot. And in my mind, I was like, it doesn't really matter if you're outside. People are talking, coughing, whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'll just wear it. Just because the next 6 weeks are so important to me, and I don't want to miss out on, you know, being able to go to any of these cons because I have a cold or because I have COVID or anything like that. So, you know, that kind of stuff. But no, like, it's not everywhere necessarily, but there's some places where I just think it makes more sense for me. Not telling anyone else I have to, because that doesn't work anyway, you know? Attacks deal more damage in large area, cast inflict daze, deal more damage until you take damage. There. So this version, oh shoot. So this version of the grenade thing that I have is you charge it all up and then you stand near an enemy where you're like, you become the grenade, but the grenades don't hurt you, but your cast hurts you now. So kind of just have to cast and then run away. I should probably just do like a full cast run. The original cast recording. You can also specifically blow up your own things by doing your like special like this. You sort of charge up and go wee, and yeah, that makes sense. That's helpful.
Thank you, Flower, for you've thrown our enemies upon this mountain into turmoil.
Graham Demeter.
Even now they attempt to regroup, but with your continued effort, we may drive them back.
Your sprint forms of gust. These aren't great. Casts create a gust in the binding circle. I guess 4 damage isn't great when you're about to do 500. Ooh. Mystery seeds, eh? Gathering, eh?
All right.
Yeah, give me those extra goodies from gathering. Alrighty. Scroll up a little bit. I'm still a little bit behind, but not so bad.
Gap in the wall.
Gap in the wall. Mind the gap in the wall. Let's see. So, with this kind of explodey thing, I think I would benefit from the Daedalus Hammer first and foremost, always. Hermes would be good. Apollo would be good. More health. Yeah. Yeah, awesome.
One less pylon.
It's basically Link and Smash Bros. Got your bombs. They don't really bug you that much. But you can really become a real son of a gun for other people. Nice. Daedalus Hammer, come on, give us something good. Please, 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 please. Gain +2 shells. That doesn't help us as much this time. After your... Okay, that'll be interesting.
Feels even sturdier.
So if I charge these up, they just... Yeah. Okay, interesting. It's a real weird build they're making us use for this, this particular challenge. Health will be important. Ooh.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
So Artemis is helping us, I think, with this, because it said the hunt is on. Yes.
Wasted shot.
Stewie. God, that does so much damage. Lord have mercy. Love it. You love to see it.
Clean kill.
Hi, Artemis. Oh. Artemis, do you need any gifts right now? Is that a thing for you? Artemis. She doesn't really need them.
We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey that's Typhon size.
Yeah, you would think. Huh.
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
He's at the top of the mountain. You know, the one top of the mountain.
My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon to himself so badly, he can have him.
Let's see here. 1 second, folks. Checking something real quick. Alrighty. Let's see. When you hit with your attacks, fire Seeking Arrow, that's good. Foes with at least 80% health or armor take critical, or randomly foe becomes marked and then it takes critical damage. Support fire, why not? Always get extra little arrows to help us. Let's flip and go.
Stay safe, sister.
And also with you. We have very little magic right now. Is there a magic boost at all? Yeah, there is up there. Okay, so we should do that. We'll do Hermes and then get some magic. I'm not going to go for Selene this time because the moon stuff is all better over time. And this is just a quick run in a specific loadout. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this is actually really good if you just like quickly prep them and then quickly run through. I guess you don't even need to charge up, huh? Except from Hermes.
Good news is we can now be sure what Gramps had planned for us, but bad news is it's Typhon and he's big. But my pop stopped him once, so how hard could it be?
We just have to stop him and then ice cream. Gain dodge chance and move speed that increase the more boons you have. Find a bunch of money, or when you channel your Omega Cast and your casts expire faster. Omega Cast might be crazy with that circle. But either way, we're spending... I'm just going to do this one. Tiny bit of dodge chance. We're not getting the best boons for this loadout, but maybe that's how it is. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Like, we immediately run out of magic now, so... Oh, nice. Well, that was kind of what we already needed. Great. Okay. Let's ride. Lorraine CBX, thank you very much for the 200 bits. Appreciate you. Let's get some magics. Oh, sorry, fellas. You have to get all exploded. I know. It's tough. I know. Sorry. Dewey. Okay. Ooh, Hephaestus might be interesting as well. You know, maybe I don't need magic for how things have been going. You know what? No, every boon we've been getting is absolute ass. We're going to do magic, and then we're going to get Apollo, and then we'll see from there. Nice. Cool.
You shouldn't have crossed me. Set.
Magic. We've got magic.
More pylons are nearby.
Hephaestus might be interesting with this explodey stuff. Where's Apollo? Must be down here? Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay. I think I've hit my stride with this. Yeah, we don't really need magic much, do we? We can kind of just do this. Yeah. Are we running into Dionysus at all? Not in this run, no. He's in Mount Olympus, and he's a random find.
In the name of Hades.
Sprint is faster and inflicts days. Attacks may inflict days. You deal more hit damage until you take damage. Attacks inflict days. It's fine. None of these are great, so I think the point is they want you to use what you already have and then do your best with the loadout that they gave you.
The air feels different now.
It's stinky. Yeah. Two Poseidon, Selene. I go for Hephaestus, as weird as that sounds. He's not my usual go-to. But, yeah. We got Wolvercani dropping 10 flipping bucks. Thank you very much, Wolvercani. That's very nice of you. I appreciate the generous tip. Saying, hey, Damien, saw you at the Ren Fair yesterday and wanted to give you a little trinket, but anxiety got the better of me. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm always fine with people coming up and saying hi. That's never a problem. So, in the future, if you see me at the Ren Fair, I encourage you to do so if you're comfortable. Hoping to see you at another con later this year so I can give it to you. Figured it was a good compromise till then. Well, that's very sweet. If you're anxious and you're nervous, like, that's your own thing, but I'll just say on my end, I never mind. So that's very sweet. I hope you had a great time. Thanks for saying hi now. You know? But I find that, like, for the most part, people are always, like, really sweet and nervous about saying hi. Like, people are like, I'm so sorry to bother you, and I'm sorry I'm ruining your day. I'm like, you're really not. You're really not. And what I've started saying to folks is like, hey, you know, for certain folks, when they're like really nervous, I'll be like, hey, at like 2 in the morning, you might think of this and go like, ah, why did I say this one thing? Don't. Everything was lovely. It was nice to meet you. So, yeah.
You've seen the size of the bloody monster been clamoring
I have
up our
Estes.
mountainside, would you? I haven't, thankfully, but hearing that he's pretty big in size. Typhon himself. I scarce can keep a steady hand with him about.
Specials occasionally create a blast that do 400 damage. Attacks and specials deal bonus damage to armor. That's going to be good. Start of each encounter, you're impervious. Oh, I'll do that. We need some armor damage, please. That's what we were super missing in our last run, even though we still survived. That's great. But yeah, see? Armor. Now it's gone. Now we don't even have to worry about armor at all for him. Let's go. Huey. Huey. Nice. Money. Because we've cleared 8 different rooms, I think we'll be fine with our cauldron being done at this point.
I'll show myself out.
Yeah. And it's this way. Ooh, I'll do these 2. 3 short. Oh, well, there we go. Now I'll just get all of it. Great. Hey, buddy.
I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. Perhaps you knew already.
I knew he'd say that. So funny.
He's quite enormous, yes.
Big.
More ashes.
I'm not going to stand in my cast because they explode. That's insane. So goofy. Oh, even more bonus damage. Ooh, even more days chance. Bonus damage. Armor. And then Hephaestus.
On my authority.
Cast deal damage 3 times in succession to foes in the binding circle. That's crazy. After you dash, occasionally create that blast. Or 20% of your magic is now health. I'm going to do this because I always take a bunch of damage against this boss, and we don't have any death defies. So if we die, that's it, and I lose the challenge. So gonna try my best here. Let's just flip and go. Alrighty, let's see here. We got Stay Frosty dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much. It's a blank tip this time. So thank you. Appreciate you. And also nice. We got Ryuzumi-sama subscribing for the first time. A very spicy welcome to you. Thank you. And Amateur Nail Art has also gifted a sub to Bean124. Thank you very much for that. Welcome, Bean.
You again?
Yeah, are you back again?
I know when something's off and something's off. What are you up to, meat? Other than getting caught by me like every other time you tried to sneak through here.
Well, stop saying something.
Oh, I'm not sneaking. In fact, I'm here for you this time, Cyclops. The origin of all existence is interested to see if I have what it takes to lay you to rest.
Origin of all existence? You took a job to take me out. That's what I'm hearing from you. Well, you wouldn't be the first to try it. Now, let me demonstrate what happened to the rest.
That's a good chunk of damage. Damn it. I need to pay attention. Ugh. That also jumps around too much for me to be relying on that cast damage. I time it so poorly every time. It's killing me. Literally, I'm gonna die in this run because of it. My God! I'm already about to... Ah, shoot. I do such a bad job with his jumps, too. Man, I've got 38 health left, and he is not even at half for himself. That's nuts, man. What a bummer. I'm gonna be so careful about this, but there's still a high chance of me failing. And that's just how it goes. I just don't get the timing for him. Like, it starts so slowly, but just even by me being there, apparently it takes that damage. I don't know. Eight health left is crazy. Oof. So close. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That was close. Okay, we completed that challenge.
Sleep well, Cyclops.
Oh, God. Do not like having to do that, Sam I am. I do not like that, Sam I am.
Won't open.
I need to collect my reward. Yeah, where's the reward? Oh, it was like hiding in his tummy. Yeah. Blistering flute solo.
Sting away.
That was wild. Jeez Louise.
Return to shadow now.
Blue Tiger Viv 97 is subscribing for the first time as well. A very spicy welcome to you. Thank you for that. We've got Amateur Nail Art drop in six bucks, 69 cents. Nice. Thank you very much for that. Saying, hi Damien and Coop, just wanted to send you and everyone good vibes in the upcoming weeks. Thank you very much. Wishing you the best with all the travel for your upcoming cons and sickness avoidance. I'm also excited for a new tattoo I'm getting on Friday. Much love, Pigeons. That's so cool. Have a good tattoo. Be very kind to yourself afterwards. Make sure you don't go in the sun. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing, but make sure you take that time to rest. That's so flipping cool. And moisturize beforehand. Moisturize for the week leading up to it. Especially a bunch. Why has everybody got exclamation points now? These aren't new animals. New animals didn't just drop. Heck yeah, we did it. So these two things are ready to pull up. Yay, garlic. Oh, nice.
Come along.
They made the mandragores look crazy. All right, the morsels are done. Pets, morsels are done.
That can help.
Now we definitely need to get some more of that sweet, sweet nectar. We can get 3 of them for cheap.
Come, Saver. Unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths.
Ooh, Artemis is hanging out in chat.
Into you again.
Hi, Artemis.
Hey, Melinoi, I just wrapped a debrief here with Sister Hecate. This place has changed a lot since last I checked.
Yeah.
Hi, Artemis. Welcome. We've had to scramble a bit to make ready for everything. Can I show you around? Have you said hi to Nemesis?
Oh, no, I have to go. Olympus needs me back up top at least a little while. Maybe next time, all right?
Wow, I get it.
I hear you. Bye for now.
Savage, but also, I hear you. Ooh, cool. Now we get some cool character moments. Because we get to do the little gifties. Little gifts. I can buy another nectar, and I probably will. Probably should. Yeah.
Appreciate the deal.
As much as I want to buy these other things, I don't think it's a good idea right now. All right, so we'll start out with who gets what again? I know Moros needs ambrosia. Odysseus needs also ambrosia. So they both need ambrosia. I can do that. It's fine. And then Dora needs twin lures. So we'll just spend 1,000 monies on another ambrosia.
Nightmare on offer.
Oh, that's only 500. Thank goodness. Okay, that's
Should
better.
be of use.
That's better. Cool. Well, now we just get 3 different cool character scenes, and that's how we'll wrap out this stream as a nice little reward for ourselves. Oh, River dropping another 1111. Make a wish. Thank you very much, River. Appreciate you. Saying, more wish. Do you know about penguins? A lot of the coop uses penguins to share good vibes. We call them the penguins of positivity. Love that. I didn't know about that, but I like it. Anyway, my this wish is that you have plenty of penguins accompanying you on your travels. I hope literally. I do enjoy penguins, and I hope one of them learns how to fly, and then I look out the plane window, and I'm like, hey, and it's like, eh. And that's how I realize I'm asleep. But I do like penguins. I do want to give one a hug. Whenever I see like a big fluffy baby penguin on TV, I'm like, damn, it's not fair that I don't get to hug that. But in the metaphorical sense of positivity, I hope you have many penguins as well. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's start with Moros. We'll start with Moros, and then we'll do a little fishing time with Dora, and then we'll end with Odysseus at the pub.
Forgive me, Princess. I need some time to think.
Sure. Also, here's the thing that it makes us talk.
Lord Moros, I wanted you to have this either way, though if you're not too busy at the moment, would you care to share it with me at the taverna? I know this is sudden, it's just I'm past due for a little break.
Asking you to get a drink, buddy.
Princess Melinoi, it would be my pleasure. Would you please lead the way?
So it can be a lot, of course. I don't know what's the better source of motivation. Those completely certain I'll succeed in everything, or those completely certain that I'll fail.
Yeah, sounds like a lot.
I have the same thought pattern frequently. The fates, they could anticipate the outcomes of my efforts and would chastise me sometimes for small mistakes I'd yet to make.
Ah, rude.
It wasn't always as encouraging as intended.
Then where did you find the strength? Your responsibilities sound like they must have been a lot.
It all simply became a force of habit at some point. You practice a skill to a level of proficiency, then fear letting it go. Fear you'll never...
Oh.
I wouldn't have expected Doom himself to harbor such misgivings.
Even Doom has feelings.
Well, perhaps I should have been born as fear. So then where do you think it comes from? Your source of motivation for your task?
You know, doing push-ups, getting stronger, I don't know.
I've decided it comes from the thought of finding more of this ambrosia out there. This is good.
Yes, it is.
Cheers. Time passes. Oh, I forgot this makes time pass for the sense of like farming and stuff too.
I very much enjoyed your company, Princess. And thank you for the drink. I trust we'll have more opportunities like this.
You want to get a drink again sometime? Okay. Okay.
I trust so too.
And so that was 20 amount of time, which means we have
From the pot.
this stuff again. Great. So I will do then, I'm going to do this again, get us more. I'm going to do the Beast Love Morsel. Nope, I'm going to do Sweet Nectar again.
Come, Savor, unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea.
And with that, we will do a little Dora fishing trip. Hello, Dora. Would you like to do a fishing with us?
Do what you gotta do. I'm not even here.
Well, you will be here, over there, when we have... Wait, what? What do you mean I can't... Why won't it let me give her a gift? Did I miss my opportunity to talk to her? By talking to her first? What the heck?
The renewal project.
I'm supposed to be able to have fishing time with her. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. It is nonsense, I say. Huh? I think you can only do one thing between every run. Oh, no! Oh, I can't give anyone gifts now. You're so right. Yeah, it's not going to let me give Odysseus a gift because that's going to be a time-related thing. Oh, shoot. Oh, beans. Well, that's all right. We'll give her some nectar. Or nor.
No, not this again. Look, I forgave you for last time. Didn't mean it as an invitation to get me more of this stuff. Don't like owing anybody any favors.
You don't.
Just take it and enjoy it, Nem. Besides, I heard you were looking for some more of our witch's poison. Nobody seems to appreciate it quite like you.
All right. Well, that's a bummer, but that's okay. It just gives us more to do. I guess we won't marathon through 3 awesome things.
You're ready.
Guess we'll take our time. So then we'll go on a fishing trip with Dora later, and we'll have a pint with Odysseus later. I do want to quickly share some morsels with the beasts for the sake of upgrade.
Let's go, Golly.
Golly.
You're going to like this.
Veil Bond.
Always does the trick.
Nice. Look at the Veil Bondsman over there. Give another treat. Little treat from my beast. And now Nature Bond, so we get more flowers. We can find more flowers.
There.
Cute little stoat, little buddy. We got Demo Nacho drop in 666 box. Thank you very much, Demo Nacho. Saying, hola, Damien. Glad to hear that you had fun at the Ren Fair. I really did. Thank you. Sending my best wishes for the travels. Holy Week is starting here, so most people are on spring break, and my work multiplies by 5. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's going to be a lot, I'm sure. But stay strong. I believe in you. Sorry that I guessed right who the final boss might be. Oh, you're okay, Demo Nacho. I have an issue with spoilers, but I don't have an issue with someone, like, naturally, like, being a part of the conversation, trying to figure it out in the same way that I am. I could not remember Typhon's name, but that was somebody I was also thinking. I was just like, what is their name? What is their name? So it was a good guess, but yeah, no sorry needed. You're good to go. All right, we're gonna wrap things down here. Ooh. Get him. Mess him up. Get him. Okay. But no, thank you. I mean, that you're always respectful. No worries at all. I'm gonna swap this so I remember for next time. Daedalus Hammer. There we go. We've got Laz Attack being also a very generous Mother Goose, dropping 32 flippin' bucks. Thank you so much, Laz Attack. Saying, just wanted to spread the cheer on my birthday. Happy birthday, Laz Attack. I'm assuming 32. It's a great year. Enjoy. Happy flippin' birthday to you, Laz Attack. I love that. Happy flippin' birthday. Sorry, saving and swapping out of this game real quick because we're winding down. I'll send along a raid as always, but happy birthday, Laz Attack! Yeah! Birthday music. Let's go. I stumbled upon this channel by accident, but I must say there's a wonderful, welcoming, and fun community you've built here, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much. I love that. I'm very stoked that the community is the way it is. It makes me very happy. Stay safe on your travels and stay lovely. Well, thank you very much. Plan to stay safe. I'm going to be as healthy as possible. I'm going to make sure to take my vitamins. I'm going to get as much stream as I can. Yes, it takes a toll on the body to travel that much, but, you know, there's only so much you can do about that, and I'm just going to try my best to be safe over these next 6 weeks. Y'all, I will, of course, be streaming hopefully a couple times over the next week here. Probably Tuesday and Wednesday. At the very least, definitely Tuesday. So this is not the last stream before I travel, but it's gonna be a lot, y'all. It's gonna be a lot. In a good way. In a good way. Laz Attack, thank you again, and happy flippin' birthday. And then Bob Dylan is dropping 1069. Nice. Thank you very much, Bob Dylan. I appreciate you. Bob Dylan says, hi, hello, Damien and Coop. I'm not able to make a stream today. I'm out of town visiting friends, and I'm about to make the 2-hour drive back home. Ooh, drive safely, please. And I hope you had a good time with your friends. Not sure if this is the last stream before con season starts, but wanted to wish you good health and safe travels. Look, I'll take good health and safe travels anytime, but no, I will at least be streaming one more time, hopefully twice before con season. And also, for those that don't, you know, I haven't made this clear to, I'm not gone for 6 straight weeks. I am gone for 6 weekends. So there will be other times I can stream. In fact, I'm planning a fun one for hopefully next Tuesday. You know, there's always gonna be, for the most part, like time for one stream in between, you know, what I'm doing each week. So I'll always have little check-ins here. It's just gonna be a really busy time, and you know, I like consistency with my streams, and it's not gonna be as much. But yeah, thank you. Are you at London Comic-Con, Damien? Not that I know of. You can always request me to London Comic-Cons, especially when they have something on their site to like specifically contact them and not just, you know, tweeting at them or whatever. So if you want to see me again, send requests, because I love doing it and I would love to do it again. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. I hope to go back. I really do. All right, y'all. Time to read out the resubscribers before I call it a stream. Again, folks don't ever have to subscribe. It's always just very nice when folks do. So I say thank you, because it's very sweet, and that support has made a major difference in my life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So everybody please give a spicy welcome back and thank you to Helena Mortema for their 9th month, Melisween for their 15th, Michelle Friggy Miller for their 11th, Athena's Tears for their 6th, Bethany Louise for their 11th, Succubus Darling for their 5th at a tier 2. Succubus Darling, thank you very much for the extra chunk of support. Emilil for their 4th, Olivia Louie for their 4th, Geology Sheep for their 17th at a tier 3. Geology Sheep, thank you very much for that big ol' extra chunk of support all the way from Bosnia. Thank you so much. Easy Hellcat for their 31st, Sweet BB for their 17th, Lovely Deviant Alyssa for their 2nd, Lynn the Human for their 2nd, Red Zinnia for their 13th, Always Ash Plays for their 3-year Cleverversary. Let's flippin' go. Happy 3 years of support. Thank you so much for 3 years. That's crazy. Here's to 38 trillion more. And thank you to Bard the Jack, Stay Frosty Nina, Mydolf, Elias, Twatha, Amateur Nail Art, Ribbon Rose War, Succubus Darling, Geology Sheep, I think I already said these ones, Bard the Jack, yep, Demo Nacho, Leah Bug, all for helping me carry those blue cakes. They're very heavy. They're made of tungsten. So thanks for being the blue cake reinforcements to help me with those multi-year Cleverversaries. Always Ash Plays, happy 3 years. Thank you so much. Sansu for their 8th month, Toxic Cup of Joey for their 14th, Violator for their 14th, Mars is Dead for their 8th, Wayward Jaybird for their 55th, Jenna Official for their 21st, Lizzie C for their 3rd, Demo Nacho for their 45th at a tier 2. Thank you very much. Love Life for the extra chunk of support. Love Life for you for their 65th, and then finally Mydol for their 57th, also at a tier 2. Thank you for that extra chunk of support. Goodness. Y'all, this was a great stream. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate you. Or today. Tonight? I don't know. What time is it? But thank you very much. Let's send along a raid to somebody to hopefully make their day awesome. Even if you've got to run, it's always nice when there's a big old chunk of people in this raid, because it's nice. It's nice. People enjoy it. Getting a big old raid of people, it's always fun. So let's see here. Who we gonna raid tonight? Who we gonna raid tonight? Let's raid Amelie. Excuse me, that is Lee and Lee, also known as Monarch, the VTuber. Let's do that. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Let's send a big old raid, and this will be our message. We pledge allegiance has 2 L's. Allegiance, Your Majesty. Okay, this will be our raid call as they play Elden Ring. Hopefully we don't distract them, but if we do, it'll probably be funny, because then they get beaten by a boss, and that's kind of funny when we distract them. Okay, Coop. So thank you so much for hanging out today. As I always say, whether you tip, you subscribe, you throw bits my way, or you just support me by watching with your eyeballs, I so appreciate you. I love this community, and I could not and would not want to do this without you. Thank you for hanging out. And until next time, Coop, you are dismissed. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Let's raid. Let's go. Bye. Let's go. Bye. Bye.